Hey everybody, give Brando a few minutes. He must start out something. What's up, chat? You guys can hear? Okay, Mr. Somebody said the song good. He's on mute. He's taking care of something. Okay. All right. Big up on yourself. Hey Karma, how you doing? Big up yourself, Tugwell. Rowan, big up yourself too. I'm not know what Brando said. Talk double soon come. I don't know if talk about. Move it up, bro. I don't know how people do this. Like talk to themselves. You still hold the same view about Cartel and Chris Brown's song. Me nah lie, me still get the same number when me get, but that no mean say it's a bad song, you know. That no mean say it's a bad song. I feel like people use inflated numbers, like they must say, "Oh, the song is a 10 out of 10," without thinking about why they might rate the song a 10 out of 10. So we still have the same number, but you see the part now we say fucking party. I start pre different now, cause it can be fuck and party, and it can be I just want fucking party dog, like come out of me ears. So I like that little part there. It have a buzz. But yeah, my opinion is still I don't really want R&B person either. Right? You know how them have them video there where them say oh, you gotta explain to somebody outside of the culture said this is considered a love song. I hear some Dexter Daps. Like, me not lie. I mean that. Me not really do R&B, like maybe old school for the nostalgia of it all, but I'm not necessarily an R&B kind of person. So there is that. Really no. Is this a Gaza vlogger boasting about a collab? When you all say a collab popcorn massacre use cartel, tell them to stop. I don't really know what that mean. But collaborations are effective ways of cross marketing, and I can't see how that is a bad thing, you know. So I don't understand that. Damien. The song Wicked.
Double war, go on.
When they hear I try to follow your instructions. All
I
day
want
you
you to make
tell
we
me
start the podcast, double. You need to start the podcast.
voila. When you're ready.
We have to start the podcast. You want podcast voice. Sound like
Oh,
something up on Spotify.
cha cha.
Yeah, man. It sound like Spotify. You have a Spotify voice, man.
I hear that.
I want them podcast. But what go on? Give thanks to past show. What you think about the Fae Ellington thing? Bless up yourself. We'll get right into it. What you think about the Fae Ellington thing?
Okay, so what you see how you explain it when you talk
Mm-hmm.
about who she is, the type of person. So like,
Mm-hmm.
may I agree with that because she's big on culture. We worked together before. I don't know if you
Okay.
remember back in the day upon Clubhouse when we did that though. The Jamaica Heroes Modernized project. Like we were trying to add two new heroes and just revamp what Jamaican people think about the heroes we have thus far.
Mm-hmm.
And she was a part of that. So she's big on preserving and making sure that our culture remains. You understand what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
However, me just going to answer your question right now straight. I don't think she can gatekeep this. There's a lot of things me hear my grandmother talk about with my father generation the different. And then there's things where my father will talk about our generation the different. I feel like I saw it I go consistently go over and over. And if
Of
you are
course.
in school and waiting on genius who is doing a rhythm for creativity, artistic and entertainment purposes to teach children a certain thing, you're already off the board to me.
Cartel-esque. Yes, on cartel-esque. Cartel like.
Yeah,
If
as
you
I
are
say,
remember
if
she
you are
rubbish that claimed already, So what you think about that? But that's a one different discussion. Because if you notice, it's like it's a thing in a debate, where our persons who speak would have known say when you raise an argument or when you put forward a point, you naturally start to think about the points of the opponents or persons who are go contrary to what you say. Not true? And you try
fact.
to knock, cause if you notice what she do, they say no, she knock back at that point there, Cause she knows that gonna be the obvious point to raise. We are just entertainers, we are here to entertain. We have no moral or social um obligation to do this and that. So we now go touch upon that. But do you think she has a point any at all? Or you think she just for go sit down? What you think?
Okay, so I think she have a point, but the point cannot be geared towards genius and the dancehall fraternity. It have to be geared towards the people who is in charge, the minister of music, culture, etc., etc. Because she have one heap of title. Like, I
Mm-hmm.
feel like that's where we have to concentrate. Because when I hear the rhythm, I think about festival. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And to me, I don't really think a lot of emphasis is placed on even festival in recent years. And
No,
so
you
maybe
have
to
it.
me, this is a way of
We
showing
got
that
both.
unless a dancehall, you know what I mean, which is genius, come do this thing, and then people start the things one no like, one no self no member say all of them something I need to teach and reach the next generation. So
Mm-hmm.
that in itself is a problem.
Because what do right now, it cause the discussion for re-emerge, if you may, or for forward to the fore. Because now we are talking about festival things and where the culture is. I know why the reason is a hell of a thing. You have no contact to her?
Yeah, you know, so I did that thing about it when you say you want something, but she wouldn't forward on right now. It would have to be something we would
Yeah,
plan
man,
and
with
give
that
a
plan.
time.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, let me reach out and then
Yeah.
me make
Yeah,
you
no
know.
critical. We could have we want to do some things in our space, Cause the space, there is space for where we want to do. 'Cause the
Conversations,
space
right?
big enough. Yeah, man. Some conversations need to have about something. Because I am not going to approach it from the viewpoint to say she's absolutely wrong or she is. I will name Damien. Somebody, which moderator? I will Damien and the collab cartel and
One
come.
show, concentrate.
Yeah,
Do
man.
your
I just
thing.
have to put that youth.
No, you did.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, so as what may I say now, cause the people them like them are saying disruptive. Yeah, what may I say double is like one of the issues when I have with the statement, one of the issues when I have with the statement
Mm-hmm.
is and tell me what you think about what she said. Like should I say big up the genius or big up Steven for the rhythm. For bringing it to the rhythm. So she applauds Steven, but she chides the artist them.
So you think I applaud, she applaud him?
Of
Or
course.
she a temper the reaction I wish she a go get. Cause I feel like when you go give news, them have one way for do it, you know.
We
Me
have the
just want
sandwich technique.
yeah.
Where you get it there, how you go? You
You
go
go
the
good,
positive,
and then
yeah,
you
then
do the
bad.
negative, then you do the
Mm-hmm.
positive again. Yeah, some of us
That,
feel
that
like a
that
something
sandwich
like
you know
that.
make good still. I don't know if I too much start. that sandwich, that sandwich you know make good at all. That sandwich I want some lettuce, I'd want something.
So
Because
me
all
have a
right.
question for you. How you
Mm-hmm.
feel about it? Because when you play it, you don't really tell how you feel. And
All
even
right.
just a while ago, you respond to it. Me say,
Yeah,
so
break up.
who you think me a break up?
Mm-hmm. Talk again, my mirror.
Yeah, hear me now.
Yeah, go to. Yeah, man. Perfect.
Okay, so may I say you never really answer the question, You respond to my answer.
Mm-hmm,
So
mm-hmm.
how you feel about it? You agree with what she has say or that part there?
All right. So my perspective on it is this. While I me see the viewpoint of what she has said in terms of from a cultural perspective, it not sound good, it not look good. I think, and that's why I asked you a while ago. Me not get why she applaud one but beat the other. Because without one, the other one can't come. You understand?
And them are work together. So, you
Exactly. They
know,
are
yeah.
working together. So I can't see how she separate the two because and then the separation of the two to me not make no rational sense. I'm gonna explain why. Because without the rhythm, it's like a man I say, me congratulate the people and we clear out the ball field. But the you them we are play the ball over there. Underneath is play the ball. But if the you never clear out the field where the you them can play the ball pan, then the ball couldn't play no.
Facts.
You understand what I say? And while you might say, yeah, Brando, but she a critique the way how the football is being played, there also could be a thing where the football is played better and the field cut out. The thing though is, to me, double, yes, if I put anything in a dancehall, gospel, culture, anything,
Facts.
it is
Them have
going
a
to be
problem.
tainted. It
Yep.
is going to be tainted, quote unquote tainted.
Yep.
And this is my cause me did over dancehall war yesterday. Big up dancehall war over TikTok. And even him the make a statement and said you them to be more creative. I mean I say, so what is more creative? What is creativity then? Because no,
Okay,
yeah,
so
make
I
me
can
question.
answer that.
Uh-huh.
All right. So to that question, to that statement, me don't disagree. And here is why me don't disagree. Me feel like them I say the same thing them in enough I song them. Now granted, majority of the songs them when me I hear these things in is not songs were officially released by
Okay.
Genius, but they lack creativity. Them
So is the word
everybody come out.
creativity or versatility?
No, me I go say creativity, cause here is why. Me listen to Mr. Vegas and me hate using an older artist because me
Mhm.
like Skipper song, me like Asian song, and me like Valiant song. Me could just make that clear. But me here
Mhm.
using an older artist, but it kind of makes sense. So me say you have Massacre version, your Valiant version, and in a them two they specifically, it sound a little explicit, right? So when
Mhm.
Vegas do film version, what him do is him a sing the same kind of song, pan the same reading, both woman, when him want do to woman, this, that. However, him use different words and use different catchphrase and was a little bit more creative with it. So yeah, we are singing dirty something them, but it not sound as now. Is it gonna hit the same? Maybe with us. It may not feel like it all reach a younger crowd. But so you have to fight them have to go find a way if you know what I mean? Like do it to
Mhm.
figure it out. But me think
Yeah.
of the fact that everybody has sing about the same thing, Brando.
Okay,
Everybody.
okay. Yeah, but I think no, good point. But when we think no, all right. So Chronicler Egg Arm enters the chat and he's singing about something different. Do
Yeah
you think
man,
he's
rate that.
applauding her? But you are gonna rate that. So you applaud that. You think she applaud that?
No, because what them want to do is keep the rhythm where we are sing about hill and gully and
So what
culture
would
and
you
tree
think
and
about it?
bush.
All right. In a 2026 dancehall. And let me tell you, double. You know, when we think of one of the fundamental issues where human beings have, yeah, I'm going philosophical now. You know, we think of one of the fundamental issues where we as humans have, how our perceptions clash with reality. I don't think we are at, and we talked about it earlier a while ago, in terms of being here. Like how, I mean, I say, we have accept fuckery, work with fuckery. I'm not advocating for that. But we just say, some of the time, we just have to accept, say, we are where we are. Like
Mm-hmm.
Dancer 2026, they're not going to talk about dancehall has long moved away from that.
I agree. I agree.
Dancehall is explicit. It a tell you go if girl if chota go there, we pa and this conversation is at 20. It's at 20. It's a what? It's a 2005 conversation. This should have did fix some 2005. When Cartel a sing certain thing and Bounty a sing and our dear if we say go back to the 90s. So if we pass, yeah, so double, we pass trying to make the music palatable. Now, she a say, them should know. Let me tell you where me think the problem lie. And that's why I think, I'm going to put that word upon it. I think it is borderline hypocritical. I'm going to tell you why I say so. I think if she go throw dirty water upon the people, them she have to throw dirty water upon Genius too. And I am going to posit and go out upon a limb that is, and you know, have
Because
a
I'm
danger
father.
future. Hey, yes. I'm
Yeah,
going to
me
say
say
it.
it for
That
you.
is the
Me say it for
elephant in
you.
the room. Yeah. Me I go say it. Me feel
I
say
throw a
because of
credit
the love
son.
for Freddie McGregor
Yep.
and to read Freddie and them something that Genius is getting a pass on this one. Because I believe, and I could be wrong, if it was another producer come with a rhythm there, she wouldn't make a distinction between rhythm maker and song singer. I
True.
don't think she would. She would
But
have said
like
the
I said
people them will
before,
go for that rhythm here. Yeah.
no, but just I said like I said before, him approve all I sang them and he made that clear from the statement to him I put out. So it's a
Mhm.
team. They are working
Right.
together, producer. Some of the time him help write and engineer. So if that are the case, like you say, you can
Of course.
separate. You
But
can
he is a willing
separate.
participant.
That's the point. Yeah, yeah, I agree.
He is a composer. When you look on the song with the master, he is on there as a composer. Him compose the rhythm, him mix, him master, him are the engineer. He is
Mm-hmm.
a willing part. He is complicit. So me not understand in that crime, yeah. Yeah, go say, the man will drive the car. The man will drive the car, go do the killing. Me applaud him for how well him drive the car. But the man, no, him complicit too. Him in it. So that part, you get what me I say, double, so that part
Of
there alone
course.
is like me and Meds like me I say, oh, cause when she say it to them, I say, but you do realize, Miss Ellington, right? That if he had not come up with this read, and I want to give a joke, I don't think none of the current producer them would have come up with that concept, yeah. Me think is a man like is a man like Genius where I
We're
think out of the
connected to the
yeah,
culture.
cause
Yes.
most new producer just a go
Yes.
give a chop dance or probably fuse it with some hip hop or something. And you know
Mm-hmm.
what is so you know what is so ironic about this? All of the people in there about now go to hip hop and yes, you can't please people though. You
Facts.
see, if you just do
Facts.
what you fucking want, do a double.
Facts.
Just do what
Facts.
you want in a fucking and don't give two fucks about what people are saying. Because when it's too cultural, there's a problem. When it's far from the culture, there's a problem. You notice?
I'm not gonna lie, sometimes one of the thing though, when we think can be probably controlled a little bit is how people go about making a request to be on the rhythm. I think putting everything on social media is not effective. Sometimes it can get, probably people tired of, but that's neither here nor there right now.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like, all right, so fear now. I guess my have to tackle on the whole thing. So fear now, I feel like what she say, I know really what she want to say, Brando. She just put on some clothes on her argument in order
Mm-hmm.
for make the conversation circle social media. She also listen to a lot of the older people. I'm probably I'm go off from my question, but she probably listen to a lot of the older people too, and them have the same sentiment and them kind of something there. No, me understand earlier I said 2026, right? And so
Mm-hmm.
we've long passed a certain kind of way, but again, the generation and one time I did tell them on Instagram say them soon dead. So we alright and whole heap of people did come down
Of
upon me.
course.
But at
But
this
I
end
thought
of the
them
day, the
so dead.
truth,
Me I just so dead too. That's why I go.
exactly. So our we can look to us and what we think as the marker. We have to look to, like, if me have question, I ask my daughter, she 15, or my little niece, she 20. You know what I mean? Like if me need for know of
I
them
pick the
young.
world now.
Yeah, because so
Mm-hmm.
this so if you know all you think them young youth are go please the older people, meaning in terms of the rhythm, you think them are go, if said genius come up with something like this, more younger people join. Because younger people them are blame, instead of
Mm-hmm.
like the genius and whatever, So with that happening, how you think that I go, what you think them can do? For please both the older crowd, where I say them something here, and the young fresh. Because me say a creativity them lack, but you say versatility. So what you think them can do different?
In terms of what? Say that again. What them can do different? Who?
The young youth them, because I
The
feel like a
artist
them she
them.
really, yeah, and guess what? Man, I think she talk about the older artists neither, for some strange
Um,
reason.
all right. So I'm gonna say this to you. That's why I'm tell her say she's being disingenuous. Because if the rhythm had the drop in a 2005 when Genius just a boss, she would have a problem with where the artist then put on there. So let me get that clear. I don't think it's a 2026 artist problem. If this rhythm did drop in a 2005, 2006, when Cartel go up on there, I would have girl a wine and a broke out cocky and a swallow down in her throat. Busy would have said girl a
In
broke
a
out and them.
2005? In a 2005?
Yes, man.
You
Yes,
think
man.
so?
Cartel would have put in
Which
the
song
freaky thing in
Cartel
there.
sing in a 2005 where I say him a send his sperm down the throat and suck off the cocky and them
All
something
right. So
them time.
him never as graphic with
You know
it,
that time a point?
but him woulda still say, so suck all you want suck. Do your deep throat because I hear pussy and I hear mouth. Girl whining at people. What I read him the name? What the song name say? Wine for me, baby. Broke out. Your pussy no fuck out. Tell a girl to suck out. You fuck with that song there about 06, 07. So that I know. That I know 010, 09 when him do freaky. That are before. Or when him say, well, Listerine can do the all scan. Or when him are in a genie wine. When him always hint at it. Take body girl. Come on. Take body girl was 2000 what? 2003. So even if him never say, if him never put in her throat, him would have put in her hole on the rhythm. But some sex I go on the rhythm double. That's at the point. And badness I go on the rhythm. Because for a year, Ilan Gully, girl have to go wine pan body. It's not a rhyme to that. I don't mean do that, you know. Just for a year, Ilan Gully, and you introduce that in a dance hall, girl I go wine pan body. That is
True.
just how dancehall is. Don't expect to hear about Sam Sharp and to hear about Nanny of the Maroons. It is not culture class or civics. You're not gonna get that from dancehall. And that's why I said to you, say the mere facts they get introduced into dancehall. I don't know what we're talking about.
Also, I feel like me did I tell her before, is a lot of like no, somebody else, sorry. Like a lot of times when me did younger, would I hear like a song, and when me hear the song, where I said to my uncle who is a big, all artist and big music lover, and we
Mhm,
said to him, say, yo, uncle, me hear one new song, and me tell him, and him said, no, that's all. And I said, what? What you mean? Like where this come from? Start sing. The sing the
mhm,
original. And so you may become acquainted with the fact say, okay, it's not just this one song. This one song is coming from another song. And then I kind of start to see a lot of songs come from other songs. And then the Whitney Houston thing with the Dolly Parton and so forth and so on. And you get to realize say, I saw life go. You know what I mean? People borrow bits and pieces and put them own a creativity upon it, and they will get these new things come out of it. And I just feel like say if you suffocate or if you drown, how we gonna get them something? Yeah? You know what I mean? How it gonna spark these kinds of conversations? How pick me I gonna know say there's actually 4 to 5 different Tilangoli versions throughout the years. You know what I mean? If you not just box them up or if them something and come to light, if one artist not say one little thing. Enough time me
mhm,
hear Alkaline in them conversation, him say certain words, scuminar, foolinish. And I can go through, but it's a lot of different. And enough time I hear people say, some think I did one little fool word. I say, no, no. It in a Jamaican vocabulary long time.
mhm.
You know what I mean? I feel like those things are necessary to keep us going. And so I feel like them want it to look a certain kind of way, how that information is, given to people, especially younger people. But me not think it a go how them want it to go unless them are do it, which is why them should have the responsibility. And if they are
Yeah.
not doing it, if they are not piquing any interest, then no, them are gonna get mad with other people when other people do it.
Yeah. Somebody said, Brando, I have a fuckery question. What if the rhythm was a knockover of the national anthem? What you think about double nah talk? Yeah, Brando, him say
No,
still.
hold on. So I put on my phone and literally me hear when the sitting go like make one nice and go in. It's like me I think the national anthem. I mean, I do think that is something different. You know, I don't believe this song, while cultural, holds any significant
Weird.
representation
Exactly.
for Jamaica itself. So I
Yeah,
don't.
me no, like, me see what them a try if they say it is important. But even Faye did mention it a while ago when she say she see somebody comment that it is nowhere close. This song is no way. The national anthem is something we sing almost every morning in our school. And it represents us being independent. It represents us. That representation is not the same with Ilan Gully.
Facts.
And for she, if you even make that comparison there, come on, it's like she a grasp off her straws or so. Nobody make that point there. Maybe here when you say it at the last part, no. The national anthem is a symbol of Jamaica where you learn from your picnic, come up right. Yeah, but when you hear the respect we give you have to pause, you have to stop, you have to at attention, you have to do the amount that I know that Ilan Gully get. Them not in the same ballpark. You get
But
the mention?
me agree. I mean, I laugh too because me see Busy Signal come out and theme song. Everybody has tried to say, "Oh, Jamaica love." Oh, that for be the new national anthem. See, when new national anthem, yeah. So a while ago, me I think to myself and I say, what a blood clot when the people them say we don't want the old anthem, then no more where I come from, all English people. And them I knew something
That's
everyone.
again.
I'm mad, them all mad.
Big up yourself, JRD. Yeah, you're right. That might be the conversation in the future.
Raw money, big up.
That might be the conversation in the future. People might say them no want the anthem then no more. But you see, for me, double, as what me said, me think she kinda be sly when she big up Stephen. And as what me said, me just put it out there, me feel say because I'm relation to Freddie McGregor and the respect what she have. You see, because she respect Freddie McGregor, she no want to punch him. But if she are gonna be really disgusted at the actions, it has to start with Stephen because he made the rhythm. Without him, this would not go on. And that's the importance of producers. A producer is a person who produce the song. I want to understand what that means. And him make it.
But
Him
prior to all of
engineer.
that, him had
So
the
how you
rhythm
not
maker.
gonna blame who make it, but you gonna make somebody else who work on the song. That not add up.
You
Me
think she
under-
only
Mhm.
you think she had, like me say, you think she had do that because she don't really want to say it. She prefer social media to say it. Because to be fair, I would if people on social media say the same thing. I'm okay, I
Yeah.
understand
So
it
what?
either. Like them I
Oh,
blame the
we said
artists them.
no, but you
And them I
see,
say, big up genius. I want big rhythm, but the artists them not this. You know, what if people must say that. Big up
all right.
KRD.
So you see the statement where you make earlier, as I said, me the year dancehall was. I think, and this is my view upon creativity. If a dancehall, bro, me no know. Me no see all this difficult silly because as I said, dancehall is just dancehall now. Dancehall represent pop culture. Whatever is happening at the time, I dancehall I go sing about, I dancehall I go reflect. Dancehall reflect the street. And if right now, if a boy violate, we put gunshot in them head. Right now, if girl a wine pan body and she have to go suck off my when she wine pan it done, I that a go on a dancers. I don't know why we expect say when they read. I don't. Me not understand the clash between the perception and the reality. The reality is dancehall. And for you, for change the youth them from sing what them are sing, you'd have to change this long. That change that couldn't happen today with the rhythm, yeah. It can't happen to that after I'm from before. You
But you see
understand?
if it am
It
from
would have come
before,
like you're going at the garrison. It would have come like you're going at the garrison and a teacher and summer school and expect the youth them, all of you them to come talk proper English in a class. Them don't talk proper English at daytime. So why them
but
not
it,
talk proper English now just because you come there? No, but we come from outside and we not come from there. We expect them for 3 2 weeks. Put a part for them talk all the while. Why them not talk standard proper English
no.
as you reach? It
But you
not
see
go
if them do
happen. They
that
are,
right now,
yeah,
if them do that, she I forgot take responsibility. But my parents, generation, I forgot take responsibility.
yeah,
Like
ginger race.
it's gonna
Yeah,
be a thing where all of those people have to take responsibility. And I think
exactly,
nobody wants to do that.
exactly. Everybody like to stand aside and point the finger over the other side and say, Uno, Uno, Uno. Big up yourself, DJ Simple. But at the end of the day, culturally, we have lost our way, and that's one another conversation.
So another day, and this
That
not
I
have
want,
nothing to do
yeah,
with
because
gender.
where we lost our culture, nobody can pinpoint that. Because
Mm.
gradually along the way it has been eroded. And I would like to add that it would be eroded. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
surprised it eroded. Why?
Facts.
Because we are living in an age. of social media. And all right, double. This are the thing, when me think, even with trap dancehall, when me think a lot of people not get. And as when me tell you, me think at the base of human issues is the clash that take place between perception and reality. One big clash going on enough away, bigger than
Mm-hmm.
Bounty and Beanie, bigger than Cartel and Vado,
Grandma. Yup.
Yeah, man, perception versus reality, one of the biggest clash will take place in a most human life. One big stage show draw. Perception a DJ out Ross. And reality a DJ a counter. Yeah, I go enough time because one big clash. Because guess what going on now? How you in a year mind think say 30 years ago when we were not as exposed to other cultures, other countries, other traditions, we are gonna act the same way. We are not. 50 years ago, 100 years ago, double, and you can do the research. Even if you go a century ago, most time, all right, me tell you what used to go on. You say, I in a certain country too, England whatever you want, go, as far about the white people in medieval times, whatever. Usually a man or a boy would become where him see him father do, or where him see him
Mm-hmm.
mother do.
Mm-hmm.
That are the average way. So if your father a farmer, you turn
A
farmer.
farmer. It become
If,
now a
if
family thing.
it becomes a family thing. You see, gradually as time move and as we get modernized, people want to go in the city, go live, people want to take on different role and so. The point is, you see, the more you move and technology expose people to different things, they are going to think differently.
Facts.
So in a 1995, everybody in a Jamaica, or most Jamaicans have a particular view and a way of living. Batman for dead, the boy was so pussy for dead, gunshot for in farmer, this, that. And in the 70s, it probably different answer. Bro, you see, by the time you thought 2026, a man I say, why Batman I really have for dead still? I just not want them around me still. You get me? I say, in view, soften pan it. You understand? A man I say, lesbian for dead. In a
That
1985, Batman and Saddamite for dead. By
well
the time
talk
him
no
touch
talk about
cartel time,
reality.
why we have to really kill the Sodomite them though? Why are we killing our women? And that I said, no, I said, but
Mm-hmm.
30 years
That
ago,
reality
Sodomite
has
for
so
dead.
no.
Yeah, but if them want so cocky, them can suck. All right, girl, we so cocky. We don't want no. A girl not a brain on my face when she so cocky. No, if it's
As long
her
as she brush
choice.
her
I
teeth.
mean, woman liberation. I mean, why are we stopping our women from doing what they want to do? If she want to put the dick in her mouth, let her. That's what I'm saying. I can't tell you I said, let her. But back 20, 30 years before that, no dog, no girl, we so no cocky can't breathe. She can't eat no food them here eat. Dog, yeah, but it changed. You get what I say? And it a go change again. I mean, I tell you no 30 years from me thought that's what me all the while no double. You see the world we are go forward. And me tell you, me have a thinking. Me think that's why we end up dead doing the all. You see the world where I come is not for we and we can't manage it.
Facts.
Because you
Facts.
see the mindset where we now can live in the world when you are 70 and 60. I want different world.
But you
You notice?
also notice that the
Mm-hmm.
older people get them can more relate. All right. So on social media now, may I come across a whole heap of grandpicnic and grandparents content,
Mm-hmm.
right? And yeah, notice say, how is it that you bypass your parent and your grandmother more relatable via the
Mm-hmm.
grandmother content? You know what I mean? I mean, I say probably
Right.
too, the older them get the struggles of life and the things that them I go through like where we are go through now as adults, because I'm 40, you know what I mean? So the things where
Mm-hmm.
me I go through, them been past that already. And them I look for go back to diaper stage and go back to God stage. And so it's a little bit more different for them. And I think that's why too. You know what I mean? Like the older you get, I know that you soften, you mature, you evolve, you recognize what
In
sense and
some
what
sense, right.
nonsense.
Right.
And you
And
kind of
that's
do away with that.
And life have a way of humble and soft.
Facts.
Sometimes it make you tough too. Life have a way of molding us in different ways. And life come like one craftsman. We come like the clay. Or whatever material I use. And mold we. So it's like as what you said now, the grandmother where you used to say, dirty girl, who you talk to? No, when time did the 5-year-old grand pitney talk, him say, well, yeah, everything I love beat. And I say, mommy, we are talking about everything. You use a kid with Ross Lick. What are you talking about? No, man, but you don't have to beat him, man. You can't talk to him on him ear. You never used to talk to me on my ear. What? Like in your mind, you want that walk one, that's all of a sudden. You never used to
Right
talk
there,
to
so.
me on my ear. A bitch lick me used to get. Oh, M can't get bitch lick now. No, man, no, but viewpoint change. Viewpoint shift for whatever reason. You get to me and say, and as what you say, life have a way to do that. But as when me tell you though, double, me is a great believer in accepting what is and when me can't change. Me sorry, me not
Facts.
really
Me
try to
too.
use whole heap of energy with that when me can. Me like to use energy for change when me can change. You see, when me can't change, me not really use whole heap of energy for it because I waste time and energy and money and resources and everything. So,
And you come to a quicker solution when you accept
of
where you
course.
can't change. All right, I can't change that. I can't go around it. But I just
Mm-hmm.
accept it. I'm not gonna say it not gonna hurt. Or you're not
Right.
gonna feel no way. But
Mm-hmm.
you get through the feelings the real very much more quicker when you just accept it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
And accepting don't mean you necessarily agree with it, you know.
Facts.
Because
Facts.
someone will have the mindset for things say, oh, you accept it, so that means you agree. So you would have do the same thing. No. But just realize that is what you are going to do, and that is what's going to happen. And I am good with that. But I am not going to also do it. You know, and make a double between me and you still, you know. As much as you
Mm-hmm.
hear me talk, you're saying at 2026. Years ago, this wasn't me, you know. No, man, me used to say yes. So even the people who I listen to it now, me used to talk like, oh, the man, no, dog, for you accept it, that mean you do the same thing. So me used to
Exactly.
me. Me used to reason with even female. When you talk about emotional maturity and when you talk about growth, me used to reason with people and when me hear them accept certain things, me say, oh, the bumble clock if you accept that. That means that you that do you see. So me used to dark. And yeah, levels of darkness too. So now because music dark means the music as dark as somebody will listen to me. Probably the liquor shade, me liquor shade right now. So, it's that darkness.
No, I know what you mean, man.
Isn't it?
I know what
Yeah,
you mean.
bro. So there are certain things where from here a person accept it. Me also say, no, that me I believe it and that me that do the same thing. But me grow up to realize say there are certain things where you can't change and it just is what it is. It just is what it is. The youth are forward from the garrison. More than likely, he might have certain principles and certain beliefs. It don't absolutely means he's going to think that way. But possibility, probability dictates that more than likely he might be
Even consider it.
yes, he will think that way. So you know I go meet him and say, so why you have to think so? Dog, why? No, them as a Buju says, circumstances made me what I am.
Mm-hmm.
So friend, you see the circle, it's a come like a man says smoke. And I said, so why fire for there, bro? For you see smoke, fire there's so many nearby. Just a fire cause smoke. So it's like yeah, look on the effect and a war said why the what are the cause lead to the effect?
So, question. Somebody asked one question and you never answered. So it says, is
Hmm.
dancehall here to just promote violence and sex? Can it promote passive songs? I'm guessing this is two.
So so dancehall is a representation of life. And the dancer, they must say double new song drop. The new song. Okay, so Carter new song drop. I
Oh,
will check it
yeah,
out.
me just buy it. Me just, me
Yeah,
just
that
buy it.
that
Come know which
wait
one.
name.
It name, Don't
I
Mess
don't
Up.
want to eh?
Don't Mess Up.
Don't mess up. I don't
The
want to
one
play
where
for
must
me.
sing. The one where sound
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah, 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 yeah. I like him vibe. That song
like a
that
little rock, like a
yeah.
little kind of
You see all them
Afrobeat
song they know.
kind of
You see
vibe.
all the you see all them song they know. You gotta have we, you know, where you see some of we. You see some of we, bro. Anyway, me never want to talk about some of we, you know. But you see some of we, that's why I'm telling you, we can't, some of we can't truly appreciate art. We are so rigid and so stuck up. Some of we so stuck up. We hear, what that thing I sing a trash, that a brother, everything a trash for them people on social media. You ever notice? Everything is so extreme. Like why it have to be
True.
trash? Because you see to him, and yes, that's why I'm telling you, can't please people
Please.
double. Because if him sings a rifle for lift up, why a 50-year-old man a sing more rifle
All
and
right.
girl kill out them pum pum. If he sing something soft, why am I fi sing that? You can't
Facts.
but double.
Facts.
You just
Facts.
have to do you. What do you him sing suck your mother? Why am I fi sing suck? No, him sing something soft, more universal. Or why? Why am I fi sing that? The song with Chris Brown, where Chris Brown say him love. When I sang them love and it the number one on the iTunes, that's what I put here. So hear them. And what kind of me say hear the fool you the when you Nico Fire. The song sound totally different. It not where him a sing and where Chris Brown a sing are two different things. Me say, you know what was so funny? Somebody heard Nico Fire make that and you know what we need to realize them thing as double a promotion them,
Mm-hmm.
That's why you hear a wise man once said no publicity is bad publicity. Yeah, because at the end of the day, publicity nonetheless, even though me kind of have a little
Nonetheless,
pushback on it, but me understand, me understand for what it is. No publicity is bad publicity. I do believe that there is some publicity which can damage you
I
long
don't,
term.
I don't, I don't disagree with that.
Right. But
So,
on the
so
face
within
of it,
reason is the word would I
yeah,
use.
right,
Yeah.
right. On the face of it though, it is still publicity. However,
Mm-hmm.
that publicity could be damaging to your what the next P word? Your one next P word. What the next
That.
P word?
What do you
No, I
mean?
remember the P word right. No, wait, your not your persona, your whatever they may look for double.
Okay, use it in a
Integrity.
context. Oh,
Integrity. But more I use P man, that's people remember. You know them say when you give speech or you have to try if you have like 7 P's, 3 P's or whatever. So try to keep it. So me I try to do a P thing. Your somebody ever say, hey, me no doubles man, like you say
but
in
me
your
not understand the
I like it I
context.
say
You
your
never done the same.
integrity. Hold
Yeah,
on, man, like something close to your
well, your
pride and
public
your pride.
person. Oh, your no,
And a pride, man.
your
Hey,
integrity,
yo,
your public persona. I don't know
a
what.
person, man. Yo, the word is so near to me can't remember. Like how people view you. What you da call that?
Your persona,
No, man. I something dep on the lines of
your
morality.
personality.
No, man. It dep on moral like that person would have be yo, loud the fucking word there, man. But anyway, can't
It's
buy that word
probably
there.
it's probably I go forward in your brain
Yeah,
for
man.
that
Like them that
person.
say is everything guarded with your life. What a word there. In a 48 laws of power, them say you're something that is everything guarded
Oh,
with your life. How would you word that? I know your rep I know P R.
reputation.
Mumbo clock. It's not P, it's R. Here, people. R, your reputation is everything guarded to their life. So while the publicity might help right now in terms of notoriety, it might damage your reputation.
Yeah,
And if you have played the long game, yeah, in the long game it not gonna work out. But right now, you're gonna gain some notoriety. So that or that so. But what they asked a while ago? What would they answer this so?
yeah,
Prohibit.
easy, you know. Can you remember go through the whole dictionary and then you can say what we did not talk about?
Like you can like double I say, oh no, you that mind word. So after we go in at the bush and look for the two come and foul them. We say, all right, what would they go now? Portland or like you say, more wash off my foot. More, more wash off my
My
foot while
God.
everything over us go up on the road and I can't go drive.
No, sir.
But yeah, it's like yo, how people perceive things. I guess I don't say it go yeah, yo. But to me, the little snippet, man, I really play the song still. Could I play it still, But more I want to go over there, go and go give the view. But I find it and see. But
Well, yeah, I find it right.
yeah, I got you.
But also think so people think them have to like every song. I mean, I
Fuck.
know why. Every song not have to be your song, and it don't
Exactly.
mean that is the song is not a well written song. It don't mean that the song is not a good song. It just means that honor your song. You know what I mean? I'm gonna feel like so, and when it come on to cartel,
Mm-hmm.
people make it seem like them have to like every song. And if them not like every song, oh him say my king, oh him say my goat,
Yeah,
or
he's
him
no
not for
longer
oh
the
the
king
song
or the
not
goat.
for not for bad. Like what the fuck are we arguing here? Like how does that even make any sense? And
Cha-cha.
you can't get the sense behind it. So that's one of them things there. Very weird. But I like that one here. You know, I like that one
Me
name.
don't
I
see it
like
on the
how.
page, bro.
Yeah, man, it there, man. iTunes. Which page?
Oh, iTunes. No, over on YouTube, me there look.
Oh, iTunes. Buy me buy it.
Oh. All right, people, go and go support it. Go and go support it. Go and go support it. Who there in the US and some who can buy it, you know how we do already. So support it. I go start one stream goal. So people who can drop donation on the stream. Um
Please
supposed to
and
build that.
thank you.
Me almost I reach out. Oh yeah, please and thanks. So I've been this. What else again we need for there? So go around here so. Yeah, but double as a life go on, man. Me but anti-fear say, me know I know the kind of process already. But where the people must say with me, I know every music, the piggyback on what you say, I know every song where the
Wait,
goat do.
no, hold on, Brando. Make we go back to your personal question, because that you did fair answer.
Mm-hmm.
The one we say, is dancehall here to just promote violence and sex, or can it promote
Right.
passive songs too? That you
It
did
can
fair
do both.
answer.
It can do both. And if you notice, it tie right into what we are talking about with the cartel song. It can do both. It can do, and it has always done both. You understand? It is all, and you see that reasoning there, if me no want to jump to conclusion to why that person say what them say, but I hope that reasoning don't lead you down the absolute lines I've said. Then we should not be doing, bro, dancer is about the dirty, mucky. It is also about the clean, the crisp, the whatever. That is what dancehall represent.
Mm-hmm.
You know, me remember, there they may listen to a juggle, double. I listen to a juggle. And me as a student of dancer, I love music. But me I listen to a juggle with the and I mean, if you remember when there was an era in our music in a dancer where we used to sing about real friend. Before we get to fake friend now, like a chronicler. You remember me? This are for me real
Real friend.
friends. Me real
Mm-hmm.
friends. Friends straight. None of them don't bend. This are for me real friend. Remember that? A real
Yeah.
friend will tell you when you're wrong. You see me? And then now you have a next man say, this is for my fallen soldiers. We
Mm-hmm.
need you. Although you're gonna be with you. Yeah. You see me? And then you have an answer. Them say you're not for trust, friend. I know my real friend them. And then now you have song like with Taros, them we sing conscience, we sing acting, and we sing cartel, we sing dancehall is an expression of life. And life
True.
have positive and life have negative. You go fuck your girl sometime hard and sometimes well, hopefully. And sometimes you go make love to her. Sometimes I just like a foreplay, sometimes not foreplay in the night. So what we do? Dance all I sing about it too. You hear a song like
That
telephone a
was
ring,
three,
ring, ring,
actually.
ring,
That
ring.
was three.
Three what?
It's three different examples. So you say you're going to sing about the two, so I say, no, I really three.
Exactly. Good. So you have a song like telephone a ring, 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 ring. Every means of communication. She a try every so you gotta have some song where I go
Mm-hmm.
code up, where I go
And then
smooth.
some of the time you just don't wanna belly rub a
And then
dub because
sometimes you
a
go hear
back
cut
shot
it
you
up for your
love.
backers. How do you know your
And
whole
then
can call it
yeah,
hackers?
yeah.
Yeah, so it go. And none no better. When a man now come and say, no, me prefer this because this is better. No, you prefer that because that's how you feel now.
Right.
Or that's the disposition where you have now. But really and truly, life is like how you see the sun out there start shining. Some days the rain and fall, the sun not go shine all the while.
And
Rain not
sometimes
go
the
fall
sun a
every time.
shine and rain a fall.
Lord, the third piece there, me love
And
you
not
ever
only
find the
the rain
third
a
piece.
fall, the
Me
rain
like
a
the third
fall
piece.
ice. The rain a fall
Yeah,
ice sometime when the
yeah,
sun a
heal.
shine.
Thank you. And sometimes the sun blistering a life that life present many different poles.
Mm-hmm.
So dancehall I go have a segment, and if you live long enough, we go probably pass through that negative. You got one time where I be a friend song. Just watch and see. It happen already. Cause one at a time acting and sing say, you know for trust this and you know for do that and ray. You have a time when freaky song now sing. Girl just a wine pan body and enjoy themselves and then them throat have to open up. I just say go, probably them throat a lot, but we don't know. But I just so life go. You get me? I say, when for those knows I just so life move. Yeah, I got have a time of this and as cycle life work on as well Solomon say. A time and a place, everything under the heaven. A time for live and a time for die. A time for up, a time for down. Life just work off a rhythm.
True.
Just like me. And you know what is so funny? Which is not really funny, but you know what is so sometimes we say what is so funny with me, what is so philosophical. You know what is so philosophical and deep? That the rhythm of life is similar to the rhythm of music. How one
Explain.
bing bang, bing, even though it is different, it is repetitive. And if you really are what that's why them say longest live say the most, um double. When I read my start, bing bang, bing bang, bush. Bing bang, bush. Bing bang, bush. And it is that repetition of different sounds which end up form a beautiful rhythm.
True.
You get so at differences, but at the facts that the differences repeat, which mean that the differences are no longer different, but they are somewhat similar as well as different. Another beauty there actually
Well,
lead to a
them
rhythm.
different, but when you combine them create something
Then
different as well.
thank you. And then no, and that is the beauty of art and creativity. And let me tell you when we used to always love about juggling and appreciate the juggling, and that's why I miss a long made live. Yes, when me hear a rhythm like the Ilan Gully, for example, and from you hear the rhythm, and a matter of fact, Massacre set the tone. Big up Massacre. Because Massacre set the tone for the rhythm. And Massacre,
Facts.
me don't know if you never watch Marathon
Me
and
not
see.
care how people want go around it, that's true.
Yeah, man, a Massacre set the tone. Because, me, I gotta be honest with you still. When me hear Steven say, this are gonna be a juggling, me say, what a wicked producer. And then where me expect the other artists them to do now. Because Massacre come like him strain out everything out of the rhythm. You ever see like you strain out juice on Sunday? Me I said, blood,
But not lie. But the first, if that a massacre, and the first, I saw you feel, and the first one, the record I do, yeah, me hear two line, and me, I'm mad over that one day. You take, you eat your words then, right?
yo,
You change your mind,
with what?
like how you feel. You say him strain out
No,
everything.
yeah, of course, yeah,
Okay.
for sure. And that's why I say when you say the artist them not creative, me say, wanna talk about all I see is creativity. Well, all right, me get the repetition. Most of the song them are sing the same thing. Girl I broke out and wine and so. But apart from that, like when we hear the chronicler, can remember a ill and gully. Him say kill and go live.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, what you call it, how much syllable that, multi-syllable rhyming that in itself, they say, that I create. And that's why I've told persons time and time again that the art of rhyming is also considered as lyricism.
Mm-hmm.
Because the person we can do that shows, because what we call a lyricist, or a person who use lyrics is a measure of creativity, how a person can use them words, like one wizard with one. And it's not just the use of metaphors and the use of personification and the literary devices. It's also how them can construct a bar, the use of the rhyming techniques, whether them use internal rhymes, them use multi-syllable rhymes, them use slant rhyme, whatever rhyme, it is also a form of lyricism. So when you hear chronicler say, kill and go live, remember Ill and Gully that. So when me say Bumbuckler, must kind of strain out everything out already. More things left in already, man. And that to me shows that now me put an extra badge on chronicler stripe, or extra stripe on chronicler. But say Bumbuck, kill and go live. No, the man say when you touch a rock foot and yo, me say,
Me like Chronic
what?
Cloud one. Me like
Eh?
Chronic Cloud. I just want the whole light. Just want the whole light drop.
It dropped, man. It on him page drop yesterday.
Oh, the whole light song drop?
Video drop. Yeah, man. The video everything
Okay,
drop on him
okay.
page,
Give
man.
thanks. Me never know that. Me I
So
listen
when
that
me
one
hear
to
kill
drop.
and go live. Me I say, hill and go live, hill and go live. Kill and go live. A four syllable that. And guess what go on? Him never overlay by the point and going hill and gully, kill and gully, pill and dolly, shill and tully, still and bully, mill and brolly. Yeah, we know we can. That's how we Donia do. Big up Donia, but Donia tend to do that. He might go stretch out the four syllable. And some of the times, this is where I think Donia loses ground, but he's very creative. I think he focuses a lot on the rhyming and not necessarily what happens before that. And I think that way Cartel eclipses him as a lyricist. You see, before Cartel, I go give you that 4 syllable, 3 syllable at the end. But you see, before him get there, so him a punch you too. So it's like doing you set you up, punch you. Set you up, like, you get some punch before you get the left hook there. You get some jabs. So bam, bam, bam. So him tell you say, girl, I wine and a skin out on the top. Pin up on him not just doing you look like you man make a concerted effort to make sure him give you 4 syllables and 3 syllables at the end of the bar, and he must sacrifice the meaning, the essence of the song, making the song hit. Which me not think in the long run it not bid him well for him career. I think at that him do, and like he's the second lyricist to Kartel, but Kartel, him not just do that. He might give a metaphor, he might give a pun, he might tell a story. He might do other things, which me think Donia, him anyway, that's a Donia still. Big up Donia. As I say, I wanna great them. But you see, you
Yes,
know
but
when Donia
he's
relax
my
that.
second favorite lyricist. I think what the difference with him and Cartel is delivery.
Okay.
That's what it comes down to
Mm-hmm.
for me. How
Mm-hmm.
Cartel go about him delivery, but
Also.
me not know if that's something when I think about Wally. I'm listen to Wally people talk about it and their opinions of it, and I can't tell you. The other day, me that try to figure how long why me like Skeng, cause him just stand out. I'm say probably I'm this, probably I'm that, but over time and the more I listen to him, it remind me a lot of Tommy Lee. You know what I mean? And
Mm-hmm.
how him doing music. Somebody one day I just get up in a clubhouse and say, "Yo, me know why me like Skeng," and they was like, "Why double?" I'm gonna say, but I'm coming like family, you never see, you
Mm-hmm.
never
Yeah.
see. And I
Mm,
was
and
just
probably
listening.
people never see that at that time there.
Exactly. And I was just there
Mm-hmm.
listening to some old Tamil music at the time, and it just dawned on me like it not coming like, you know. So yeah.
Yo, let me tell you this. You see when Skeng jump through the gate and Skeng say, which him they have some song where I bubble before that. But you see when him really, you see the song where when him say, intellectual murder
My
people
people
edition, cock
edition,
and fire full
fire
of
full
gun
of
like
gun like
Remington.
mm-hmm.
Fully charge up, he got to kill a man, ratty gang you see the beat, kryptonite and we not bring the most fight. Remember,
You must have said,
the man a chat a bag of blood clot thing, but at the delivery, you mentioned the delivery
yes.
a while ago. You see, that's why music is such a fucking beautiful thing. That's why I see some man reads the music. I say, dog, I take the
The
strain out the fun
fun.
out of music.
Yeah,
I
man,
wanna
them
all
just
one
so
dash the one dash can use to. You know, some people are strain out some of them. I yeah. Brother, there's so much music in a double.
I
Because
agree.
where a person might not be strong in a lyrics, them delivery,
Can yes, and that can outshine any
Oh God,
lyrical
man.
person any
You
day.
ever hear killer sing so? Fi me go no join lodge and need no join church. Disrespect me for the must like down a dirt. Give me no talk. And you say, Pumbo clan. True, me say, Spirit, boy, you think a boy if he stand up in front of stage in front of that and say you go clash him. That's why not clash and not just lyrics alone in a double. I mean, if you know it, you
Mm-hmm.
know. Clash
Mm-hmm.
on stage and a lyric a delivery,
Of course.
and crowd control,
That's why to me clashes are one on
It's a
stages. So
art. Yeah.
yeah. And you
It's
have
a
to be engaging. You have to be witty.
mm-hmm.
You have to make people remember the things them
Fun
where you
spot.
said so it strike a chord and
Yeah.
leave a little thing in your brain. Wait him say you hear what him just said, pop, pop,
Yeah.
pop. Things like that. But
Yeah.
I think delivery, to your question that you asked, delivery is what to me Cartel has a lot of over doing it. Cause I feel like the two of them intellectual, the two of them make me have to think. You know what I mean? Sometimes I feel and why I say delivery again is like Donia, we say some things and when I see it, we say, oh. And Cartel, we say the same thing then, but it not gross me out, but it gross me out. I don't know if you understand what I say.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why that's why I'm stick to the word delivery because I'm gonna find no other word as of right now or no other
I think
thing when me feel yet for say, okay, probably this as well.
I think the art, philosophy, and business of music. I think Cartel outmaneuver Donia
Oh, I think we
in
just
a
should have
them
talked
key
about the
thing.
lyrics.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
sorry.
yeah, yeah. No, man. No, no
Okay.
problem. No
But
problem. No,
all of
man. We
that, but
are.
all of that. Yeah, man, yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man. We are talking about what you are talking about as well as this. So me just add that
Okay.
as going back to the lyrics though. Me think Cartel witty and creative. Cartel. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you. In a lyrics thing, Donia would have come like a man where can Donia more use a football metaphor. Cause you know, only if a man listen to the thing and thing, or you can even use a different metaphor too. Donia come like somebody who him skillful, but it's like him skill in a lead to scoring goal. Donia would have want come like one ball with skill him with shift, bring back the ball as a throw it to your leg, catch over your foot, but him not score no goal. There is end product to a Cartel though. Cartel have end product, and the end product would have be hits. And the reason why
So like Nas and Jay-Z, bro. Nas and
all
Jay-Z,
right,
as much as how
go with
people don't
that.
want to say.
Go with that. Sometimes I don't like use other artists cause that in itself might live. Sometimes I like use something different. Because
Oh,
when I use
okay.
other artists, a man might say, yeah, but Nas more speed. Jay-Z does sing a lot of trash. Cause of that
Yeah,
you know,
we're
the
not care,
Jay-Z
but
commercial.
you talk about the money of it all. Him
Right.
go specific in that. So
Right.
no, bro. Me can't me not go say Nas not have no money, but him not have no Jay-Z money.
Good point. Good point. Fair point. So the end product. So I guess you talk about Jay's the ability to hit versus Nas ability to write. And I think Cartel said that how you merge business with commerce, And I think it's not
Facts.
just about making the money, but does Donia know how cause there's a difference between a good I believe there's a difference between and there could be a difference between a lyricist and a good songwriter. I think Cartel is both. I think he has the ability, and there is a subtle difference between them. And let me explain what I mean. There is people like R. Kelly, who would write beautiful hit
No, there's a
song.
big difference. Yes.
Okay, good, right? Because you know, some people might say, no, I same thing. So there's like a R. Kelly who can write wonderful songs, hit songs, know how to hit, know how to stimulate people mind, more to move them heart and so. But you probably not consider those songs as lyrical songs. Because them not have a lot of metaphor and them not say a lot of things and rare. And me think if it is where you're not gonna make some of them song the hit double, them words they get wasted. And I think I would do some of the time with some of them lyrics because them not memorable. In a word, you want music to be memorable. That is how you hit. That's one of the ways how you hit. And if you are gonna be um um I try remember one Donia song. Chat them, make them
Sure.
fed out pangong, get out pangong, let out pandon. Rifle clock blade out and mount chavi. What shot it? Nozzle shot long like egg mouth and jump. Informer can't talk. They out and dumb. Me shot on the clothes and neat and rose and feet and yeah, bro. Like me where I listen to you, I go say bumbuck like dog I spitting about that song then I really take on like and may I say something to you too, doubles. That's why I tell you life and music and reasons are beautiful thing.
Yeah,
Say me a
Branda
cartel sit
Reason
down
life and
and
Branda
read the
Reason.
music. I mean, I show you something with life now. That's why I tell you, say, enough of we no ease back and really sit down. You know, so one day I say cartel a reason though. And I don't know if him there all the reason within himself or with other people, or him just come to the conclusion while him a reason at the interview. But him say, say most of some of my big songs were never bad man songs.
Bad man songs. Yes, I watched that.
You ever see when him
Yeah.
sit down and like him and looks and like him and say, so when you really mad, me think him know still, because he's a deep thinker. So him probably would have thought of that. But he's so good at presenting things. I mean, him not
Yeah.
normal. No. But anyway,
And he
back to
must say
myself.
him gun song them usually is not the one that got
Yeah.
international.
And then when
Yeah.
him said lie, goodbye, burn, man. But the point is, most of his most commercially well done songs are his most commercial songs are not bad man songs.
Or we're gonna use the one where the baddest of baddest fever
Thank
and a
you.
bad man song.
Thank you. Thank you. And that is why me did say big up Skilly Bang because Skilly Bang find one bad man song we cross over and do. And that is why me didn't know that you were destined for greatness on earth. Yes, if I miss it, I remember tell you, Skilly Bang is a youth a real cartel, but yet still me see Skilly Bang do things when not even cartel do. And that is no disrespect to Cartel. Just follow the reason for those who are listening.
Oh,
You see
okay.
that
I
bad
was for
man song
them.
there?
I can't me.
No man, not you. You're there so say that me I can you. You see when Skilly Bang find no don't grimy. First thing on no pole like me no full of gun, every clip full of crocodile teeth. I mean I say
Everything get
bumbo
fat when
clot.
you reach.
Oh, you think that easy for do?
True.
How much money in a dance hall do bad man song and none of them never reach that level? Sell silver,
Me I
get
tell you.
remix, go up on at 100, and that is not to say that Skilly Bang is a better artist than Vybz Kartel. That's not what I'm saying. Brando
No,
don't
but that
read the
song
song.
was just well written.
This
And the
song
way how
bad,
him
yo.
approach
Fuck.
it, and the way how him approach it,
The
it's
piano. What the fuck?
and him sound grimy night
Yes.
dark, but him sing
Emerge
slow
griminess with.
enough. But him
Yes.
sing slow enough for the people them can hear
Him
him.
find one sweet spot in a music where it is
Yeah, but I tell you like
rough, but at the same time soft and palatable. And by the
mm,
time them figure out where I say who no figure out same time, it done blood clot it. Cause some it you can't stop them in a double. By the time you
true,
figure out say that him must say it done it, you sing it
true,
already.
true. You know which hit is like that to me outside of dancehall. Not like us. They not like us. I say name. Yeah,
Then
man.
yeah.
Me say from the moment me hear them, me say, well, R.I.P. Drake, I lose that one, yeah. And this hit. Me
You
remember
see,
me say that right immediately.
you see music, and that's why I tell us, you see me, music not come from the well, obviously not come from the physical space, can come from the mental. Anything to me sorry, me reason my little thing. But it now come all things that proceed will come from the mental, them a come from a spirit. There is a realm that is higher than all of us. And when I say high, I don't necessarily mean up when I say high, but not in
The
terms of dimension, but
frequency.
yeah, it a come from somewhere. Sometimes some man sing some song and they never know where that come from. They must say, oh,
True,
that means say,
true.
and you say, so come when you talk to some of them artists, I call Carter, you say, oh, you made that. Oh, I like him, I say. You can't see, say, him a tell you, but it a come from one place double where it not just yes, so. Him can't fully explain. And if you can't fully explain it, it is not truly artistic. That's what I believe. The things that are truly
Mm.
artistic, you have to stand and look at them and say,
Wow.
wow.
What you
And you
feel
say,
about this?
I want what it feel. I don't know,
Yeah, oh, you feel about
it
this?
just, yeah. I don't, that a art.
I
That's why I'm
remember
tell
a
you, say,
while
when we
ago when
see,
you said to me, why, whatever, I said, man, I know, I think,
yeah. Yeah,
me
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like,
You
yes.
see? Simplicity, that is beauty. Because that's why I think sometimes when we sit on the internet and we overanalyze and we, yo, that song you need to have this. And then some of the people when we do the analysis, them, we never not analyze good. Because the instruments them we use, which is on the brain, not fully fit to do that one do.
No,
Enough for
but
the analysis me upon TikTok.
a lot of
Yeah,
people are analyzing without all the information.
that
And I
part.
can never understand how one does
And the
that.
instrument where them are used to, let's be clear and fair to double. The instrument where them are used to not sufficient. Them brain where them are used not ready. And not just the info, but for them are not analysis people. Them pan a day to day, them not use them brain. Them just a
They're not
try
critical thinkers.
EMR. Thank you. Me there use a metaphor with tool and so. The tool of them are you. Them are not uno, music. Listen, you see music, that's why you hear Bob them tell you when it hits you feel no pain.
Mm.
When you hear a song, you said to move your head. And you nod your head. Feel it in the one job. And you said so. And you said to move. When down pan, when you hear down there, what a bam bam, dam di dam, bam bam, bam bam. And you hear the rhythm a roll. Tum
Mm.
tum. Tum 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 tum. Tum tum. Yeah. Yeah, I said, this man. Yeah, man. Me just know the tune, but it make me want to move. You get to me? I said, that is music. Music, and that is why them call it art, because it is somewhat different than science. Science is about explaining and the why. Music, when you do it, bumbo cloud, that tune is bad, and yet still art has a lot of science in it, and science have a lot of art in it, because them not necessarily mutually exclusive in a double.
I think
Because
the
there's
art in science is the explanation. How them
right,
explain where them come across, them findings.
that too, that there's an art in doing that.
Mm-hmm.
There's an art in doing that because when you when you go in all nature, and that's why I see people we say gods and God create and architect and whatever. You look upon nature, yeah, say there must be an architect to this, you know. I saw the paint this, you know, who paint the sky this and the sunset there, and I saw the paint this, you know, just because remember, you know, them say as above, so below. Just like how we can paint something and capture something from imagination, yes, and put it on a canvas, on a paper. I saw where I think that there's somebody out there will capture something and put it on the canvas of life, you know, and we have view it, you know. And that is why when me listen music, I'm always appreciative of music. When remember when Cartel is sing, I am not and be Cartel a man. Me say, bro, you
I'm
can't
not
overanalyze
okay.
everything, man. Just
Mm-hmm.
appreciate. If you don't love it, fine. Just move along. Him no fall off and not done in done. And the man does a be a creative. And that's what creative do. They create.
But I think sometimes that's why, if you're a creative, you have to do the work for yourself.
Fact.
Sometimes. You know what I'm saying? There are certain things where it's gonna be for you because are you want to enjoy it? I decided I see. I decided I envision, you know what I mean? Now if somebody forward and like it and feel the same way like how you feel, fine.
And you know, me explained it to somebody recently, you know, say me think two joys a creative should have, you know. There's the initial joy, which is, as what you just say, the act of creating. Can stand back and look at my picture and say, wow. But there's also another joy when somebody else come, which we would have called validation, and come and say, yo, this look good, dog.
Yeah,
But
man.
how you navigate that when nobody comes and say this look good, or people come and critique this, and that's the navigation, they know, double. Because when me in the studio and me put out this, hear me, because me can tell you, no, most artists, when them done one song, them say,
Mm-hmm.
dog, this, yo, when this drop, most artists, we are telling you, most song when them do, the hype in the studio, how them feel it, I got it. And when them put it on YouTube or them put it wherever and then see the views and them, I say, and then see some people I say, dog, what this? This a far, this a trash. Me can tell you and guarantee say majority of songs that artists put out, when them put it out, them don't say I trash this, you know, but me I put it out anyway. No. Them feel good about them production. But here comes the criticism.
Mm-hmm.
You see me?
True.
Yeah.
True.
And how you deal with that. But at the end of the day, if you are an artist and you are going to create, then me think you're supposed to take joy in just creating itself. Because that in itself is a beauty. You know more thing God do, and the whole of we cuss about it, and I God do, and God does have to know say that's a human stay. Eh? For the religious, for
Very
we in the
true.
religious, for we were in the religious are doing the religious. So you go, look how thing God do and we criticize it every day. All when we think we not do it, God put
When
somebody
the
in your
place
life. Ah,
cold,
well,
you
mm-hmm.
say, Lord, give a little heat.
Criticize,
And when
yeah.
it heat up, we say, Jesus, the place just hot so.
Jesus, that's so. And God does have a look and say, hey, me still a do me I do, you know, all right. Can't bother do no. Can't no
Big
way.
up yourself better than them.
Yeah, big up other than them. I saw the thing go so as a creative, it does a creative. But to me, with the rhythm, let all views content, let all forms of creativity content. Make all of them go out there. Yeah. And then now make the street determine which one I eat and which one I not eat. But me not think if you tell nobody don't create that way, yeah. Don't put this on them. Me not like when people you see when people when we start talk, so me think we are going on dangerous space. Yeah.
So when them
Either
have the conversation with them say bring back gatekeeping, that means say you disagree with that then.
no, I not agree with gatekeeping. I not agree with it. I not agree with it. I mean, people that argue from the sense of quality control, they say whatever, but there are pros and cons to gatekeeping because of who I keep the gate. Suppose this person where I keep the gate is biased towards certain people. Cause you see, in a gatekeeping, remember, you see the thing when in gatekeeping, it isn't all roses and flowers, Gatekeeping means there is somebody or a group of persons standing here and allowing certain persons to pass and others not. Now, what you are hoping is that these persons are of a good personality, of good standing. Them the JP sign them something, are a member of a religious sect, and them is an upstanding citizen. That is not what take place with gatekeeping. Gatekeeping is that you there and that you there. come from Tivoli, so we are put through him. That you then that you did this Movada, this cartel, so we now put through him. Him a part with alkaline, so we now go put at that a gatekeeping, you know. Remember, humans we are dealing with no double. A friend, and gatekeeping. When you talk about nepotism and cronyism, it is not based on meritocracy, you know. I know merit, you know. I know the better artists always get through, you know, double. When you
True.
talk about gatekeeping, the artists with the more money, the most link, and him get through, you know. And not necessarily the one we have the better melody or the better. It isn't always that
I feel
case.
like I the one who have the more commercial appeal, the one where them can sell more of.
And and not
You
all
get me?
cases in a dancehall. In a one bigger business model, me can see that like one label, me can see that. But
But
in a
then,
dancehall,
mm-hmm.
dancehall have more feelings to it, my friend.
Explain.
Like me come from Seaview and I man come from Seaview. The youth that
Oh,
come from Tivoli have more melody. But yeah, hear me, them post it on a Tivoli to go
the two
suck
where we
them
come
there,
from.
man. And
So
my
like,
dad will come from here, so me I put through.
okay, me get
But
it. Me
him
get
have more melody, you know. We come from TG, you know. But you see the Seaview out, that I want to know, all the way born and grow, you know. So I have to look out for him, so. Which, you know, really wrong now, right, in a some sense.
Mm-hmm.
But in a other senses, you're not doing it based on merit. You're doing it based on who you know or who you're familiar with,
True,
and not
true.
necessarily the
But that's
quality
not
of the song.
necessarily in the best interest
Of
of.
the music, because nobody
Yeah.
not think about it. Right, so no, we're not thinking about that's why I said the gatekeepers are they going to be upright citizens who are thinking solely about the benefit of the music. And to that, I say no. There are going to be persons who have them bias, them personal agendas, them personal vendetta. Me no want him go through. So here with me say, kick off the bomb gate and who go through, go through. If you make it at top, you make it at me. Because to me, you see the order what we are claim is just as chaotic as the chaos where we are run from. I saw me see it. Me sorry. I saw me see it. Because at the end of the day,
Mm-hmm.
there's no way for guarantee say oh hold the gate double. I go just a thing look out for the betterment of the music. You know, them artists that we have on display, you know, the bounties and the beanies and the ray and whoever put them there and the links and so. Oh, you know, so you have more talented artists than them. We would have made
True,
dancehall reach further.
true.
As much as we celebrate the bounties and the beanies and the and all of the hell that them probably have other artists who are more talented. You ever hear some stuff where they hear the Frankie Slide attack and I say, um, all right. You know here when say Bujo say I wanna do I bring Sham. I cut him down or something like I never want Sham boss. And enough of them story that me, you know.
Mm-hmm. True.
Me hear about, you know, enough artists a year
Me
say
too.
boy that
Me
man you
too.
never want me boss and him never want me a gatekeeping that, you know.
And how do you say no and so it go? You have to just listen to what them I say cause for them story.
Exactly.
So I understand what you mean.
So gatekeeping in and of itself is not a noble pursuit, and then everything outside of that is wrong. And no, you have to have quality control. And but them people are they going to only emphasize on quality, or them are going to emphasize upon friends and who are them party and who are listen to me, make who and that's a live state too. Make who skill enough, can market enough, can apply himself enough, make him come to the fore. Oh, I'm tell you, double if I forget keeping cartel on there, say, you know. I can tell
True,
you that, you know.
true,
The
true. I
cartel
will
will
know this.
celebrate now, you
I
know.
will know this.
The gate where they did, you know, where we stop the Gaza in our cartel, you know.
You
Remember
know, to say I
when
make cartel make him own a gate.
thank him,
You
kick
know,
off
to
a
say I
piece of
take
wall.
him own a black and cement and the steel and everything and make he column them out at front first. Cause that's what I feel like you have to start. And then him start bill on the other part them, of course.
So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, because check it. Remember, you know, when cartel left Alliance, you know, nothing good enough to come a cartel, you know. Because him bite the hands and feed him and him cookings, whatever and whatever. A killer was the gate, you know, if we are talking. Remember, we rate killer no double. Cause
Facts.
me tell you how brand the reason, you know. Me no reason for say, me I got this man. No true, me I go say killer a gate. Mean say, cause the gate well, alright. Remember now, you know we reason double. Big up yourself, uncle. The gate will let in people, you know. It also keep out people. Now, I lie?
True,
Make we
true.
reason it
No,
real way.
it
A
can't
gate,
false. It can't false.
thank
It
you.
have to be true.
A gate operates on both
Both
premise. It should
facts.
keep out and it should let in. What I am saying is this: as the person who holds the title gatekeeper, what is the criteria where you're gonna use for let in and keep out? That is my
True,
argument.
true.
Because when a person keep the gate at one party, only people who have ticket should
Are
come into the
paying money.
party. Right. That is the criteria. That is the only
Mm-hmm.
criteria. You see, when you have gate double, where Jimbo, yo, me say me go some party already. Yo, me I confess people. You see, from the man them see me, I don't remember where we go. And the man them see me. Remember about 2-5 we go in a party at the time, you know. You see, from the dog pull up, and the dog say, yo, he must say, oh, like me I say, Jimbo. There. So who always are coming there? So when the man move Jimbo, about 15 to 20 a week.
Jaja.
No, what that gatekeeping that me a talk about now work out. Because check that 2-5 times 20 they we did for pay. But guess
All
what
that
go
we not
on? Because him a
gone.
par with we, the whole of we go through.
Yeah.
So that gatekeeping then now operate under money and blood clot ticket. It operate under friend and links.
Mm-hmm.
And at that, may I say to you with gatekeeping, because we are going to say, no man, a quality of music and who after. I know that alone I go monitor the gate double. How who come from see you, how this killer, how this cartel, how massacre par, how this alkaline, at that I go run the gate.
But the biggest thing what you said to is who's to tell if you not hold on the person will live at Tivoli because you rather your friend them.
From see you, yeah,
Yeah,
then
and
so,
that is
then
very
double.
true too. But you know what me would have to do?
Mhm.
Would I bring on everybody? Cause some time.
But you're not a true gatekeeper. That's all because as well, me tell you, gatekeeping revolves or it is centered around the principle of keeping out and letting in. So if you let in everybody in a double, you are no longer a gatekeeper. It come like you never have to stand up at a gate, then you can just fly home everything and go back to where me I say. To where
Oh,
we
so it's
have
not a
now, which is
gated
a free for
community.
all. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I check a gated community. You have to message the person and tell them you come and the security letter in. I know everybody if me know one gated community where the gate fly away. Me say this is not gated community, you know, cause anybody can go in. It does have a big gate. But anybody can push the gate and go through. That is no longer gated. It now operate on the premise of what a gated is. And gate supposed to offer security. And that is what we want when we say dancehall we have this and that and that and that. But listen to me. Make everybody who are artists put out their music and we just choose what we like. Yeah, I saw me see it. And if you don't like it, you just left it double. Just left it. Okay, but killer them was gatekeeper. And that's back to the point of me I say, when killer them are gatekeep, if we the follow killer gatekeep, member and him open the gate pan cartels, so to speaking, and him try to lock it. Because when him and Cartel follow, you think say uno think say killer did want Cartel for do good, uno think he wishing Cartel well. No. And we understand what did I go on because the being a man and this car and this and the yeah, we fully understand what they are take place. But the same man who pull the gate, they are gonna lock it back.
Mm.
And a Vado did I get the push and thing because Vado loyal and a Gully Gaza. No, no Gully Gaza, Gully Alliance, Goliance and people, Gully is for God and Cartel is for the devil. And all right, let me tell you something. You see, a lot of people want to sit there around now. We're unhappy about the success of Vybz Kartel. 18 years later, 15 years later, after all of the happenings, 13 years after all of the happenings, what they are waiting on, is karma, I'm talk about that something already, A lot of we sit down and wait for people karma, The karma actually eat us out,
Oh, all
Why?
right.
But
Right.
are we the karma really taking boy, gotta go pay them, you see? Look how gotta go. Look at boy, me I tell you, heaven Britain. And when you look, you see them as you know what happened? They have changed, alchemized, and transmuted their transgressions and they have moved to a higher level while
While you
you
stuck this here pan
are
them.
stuck in a 1955 and 1998 Oh, remember the day when he will never forget the time when and you no move. You no move. But that person has moved on. Here you know, no, you all vex with God now, you know, because God has bless him. God, they know you say, you go, but him change him ways. Him change timeline. Good bring forth, all right. We can work with what you say. Good bring forth good and bad bring forth bad. Him no longer do bad, him a do good. So why him forget bad? Because I him doing in 1995. Him change him ways.
True.
If you live by the gun, you die by the gun. He's no longer living by the gun. So why am he still dead by the gun? That no make no sense. A logic this, you know. A logic 101 this, you know. Double. A cause and effect, you know. If taking up
Yes.
the knife leads to death, then
Why
not
took
taking
up
up
the
the
knife?
knife leads to life. So
Facts.
that is what he has done. But what you have done, you stuck in a him take up the knife.
Mm-hmm.
And I tell yourself, say you should get so. And me gonna tell you the next thing about we too. As me there preach with some way.
Hallelujah.
But amen. Me gonna make you collect the offering. People, Gaza uncle or one of the other Garnet will be collecting the offering. Please remember, if it's a card you have, go to the right, over side A, over side B for the people who have cash. All right? Yeah, and
Thanks.
donate. And give willingly, okay? Give it with love, store it above, give it with a willing heart. Yeah. So when me I say no, double, you can't tell who used to go to church in a double. But anyway, um, what you know what wrong we are now, double? We know when them do the wrong, there's a false narrative in enough people mind where say because they have been wrong, they are automatically good enough. You know that, right?
True.
And that good thing should happen to you because I am a victim.
Facts.
Because there's a lot of people who think because I'm a victim, I'm automatically good. Because I am not the one who did the wrong, I received the
Mm-hmm.
wrong. But in making
Meanwhile,
us,
they're villains in other people's story.
but yeah, joke, the beauty or the ugly of that. And you make a fair point, is that they are the villain of them own story. There's a primary villain and there's a continuous villain, which is them where
Yeah.
hurt themselves.
Them own herself. Yeah, cause them
And
not move past.
that is it. That is it, double. And the beauty of forgiveness, double, is that it allows you to move past the energy of hurt and a mindset of hurt there. And if you not do that, and you are hurt yourself, I know you were hurt in 1998, you know, because I'm changing life. So
True.
I'll kill them. Oh, me never forgive cartel them for what them do. Cartel come round, come help you, par with you, give you much respect anyway and go and big you up. Him say, boy, this, him do good to people and whatever. And you expect God to replay cartel? See me come out of jail. One more PM forget. 13 years. All if him did do something wrong and him go in there. Yes, all right, him pay 30 years. How long cartel for you pay? How not go pay? And remember, Brandon reason music and reason life. So we not just talk about one with Carter. We are talking about each person who listen to this and I listen to and play forward. Bro, we have to Lego things double.
True.
This karma we are whole and wait till God catch him.
And
Wait
when
till
I
God
mean
catch him.
karma in our chat right now.
Right,
I
right.
mean
We don't mean
different
karma
shit.
in that chat. Big up
I
karma
mean
we
the
are listening to.
universe.
We mean the
Mm-hmm.
universe or God or whatever you subscribe to. It doesn't work like that. And because you're a victim, don't mean you're automatically good and you're good. Look how me not do nobody nothing in a life. And
And
the
it
man
don't
is a
mean
do
that
me
you're
shit.
always a victim either. And I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
say this: if you always the fucking victim, then you the fucking problem too. Because that means you're
Fox.
not. That means you're not do not enough. Them
You
say,
not learn.
yeah, them say the
You're like a chaff
craziness
in
is
the
doing
wind.
the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
Thank you. That come
So
like one piece.
so
Finish.
you see, you do one thing and it not work, and you come across the hurdly, and make sure it not happen a second and a third and a fourth time. At that point, you
With the
do it to yourself.
accountability. With the account, all right. At what point you gonna take responsibility? You all the while people always take me a hurt. With the boundaries where you go Eric. Why? What do you do? You get it same. What the
Set,
boundaries
just
them where
set.
you go put up? You not put up no boundary and I go learn from it. All the while people do me things and look how we good, bro. Somehow not good and just weak. And that's what I say on the podcast. Somehow just weak and somehow don't have no boundaries and somehow immature and somehow we, I remember say we, and somehow we not grow.
Mm-hmm.
I just that it comes down to. Nobody talk about good because you know society paint good as weak and docile and anything goes and me not understand I don't know society have enough changing for doing it. Una realize that the people them were weak now no power. And
Facts.
then the people them who have power, them evil. So all you who have power if you're always weak. I mean, what you want? You want weak or you want have power? And I don't realize I want hate power, you know. And that's why I don't have no power, you know, because the minds have been conditioned to flee from power. Because what? Anybody who powerful, evil. You have good people who have power too.
But you
And you
know
have
what?
bad people who don't have power.
But you know what people need to understand? Nobody not 100% good or 100% bad.
That's our
And
next,
if
that's
we
our next thing.
and I feel like if we start this so, like we will come for know say, okay, just because you're rich, you're not bad. You know what I mean? You do good
And just
things,
because
you
you're
do
poor
bad.
than me, you're good.
Right. You do good things, you do bad things, and to me, it's like a lever. You know what I mean? It go back and forth. The more good you do, it add to that. The more bad things you do, it take away from that.
Mm-hmm.
But nobody is 100% good. So when me look upon people, and me I go say judge now using air quotes, me not
Mm-hmm.
judge one thing. So like, okay, you did murder somebody, for instance. You
Right.
did murder somebody. What were the circumstances behind that?
Mm-hmm.
And from you move past that, you got to your sentence, you this, you that. What you don't know? What does life look like for you? How your kids them look for you? You know what I mean? Or your mom, or your dad, or your siblings. Like, I feel like all of them something days when me look on, when me I try to determine whether I'm, a person good or a person bad. And usually they're
Exactly.
somewhere in the middle.
Exactly. And then probably swing closer to one side than the other, and that is up for debate.
Facts.
You
And that is
understand? But
depending on where you know, me know, or whoever look into it know. Because we don't know everything.
that is it. You understand? And you're absolutely right, you know? So there's no absolutely evil person. Absolutely. We all have the potential and the ability, and we all experience good and evil. You know, and we all put forward the experiences of good and evil too. So I just say go. But this mindset that we have, double, may I tell you, there's a lot of way to tell ourselves say because we are victim with good. And me, them always I do things and me take me loss and give people. Probably you need to stop give people your loss. Probably you need to save your
Facts.
loss.
Why you have your loss and continuously I give it out and continuously a ball? That means there's something wrong with you then. Maybe we need to
Double,
check you into a mental
double,
institution, car.
double. You see this idea of morality? Me think I am all for morality, right? But that's have one next conversation. But other than being moral, I think there should be conversations about wise and foolish, wisdom and fools. Because I do believe in a world where we talk about morality and loyalty. Sometimes we love put for them virtue. Loyal to your bumbo cloth and I kill yourself. What is lie? Oh, if you loyal to somebody will hurt you. That makes sense?
Exactly. I got them.
Me loyal. And you hurt. Let me tell you something. Meeting the greatest transgression one can commit is against yourself. Like the self where you get put on earth. So one of the greatest. And that's why boundaries are so important. And that's why accountability is so important. If you can't be accountable, if you can't put up boundaries, if you can't learn and grow and realize what is appropriate and what is not, what is wise and what is foolish, then you're gonna just be like a leaf in the wind, just aimlessly floating around, double.
But a whole
Just
heap of
get
people
blow.
that's out there.
And that is the world.
A whole heap of people that's a walk around out there, man.
Yeah, because you look at me, I'm gonna give people me like go and give them your ass last and see if you know last. Just go and give them your last and don't learn. Don't when you give them the last, say, may I keep on 10% or one 5%. Go and give and tell yourself, say, a milk and honey are wait you. So go and do it. Milk and honey are gonna wait you when you do it. Brother, if you have them have a thing when they say God call fool, but them not keep the unwise. When if you have sense.
But somebody said that to me, mother asked, her, where you try to repent or come back from? We make every time you have your loss, somebody asks your feet, you give them. Something all right there, so.
Exactly. And you
Them
know what that
would I
speaks
feel like
to?
it's a deeper rooted issue.
And I'm
Like
going
this.
and I'm going to tell you exactly what it is. It is called self-sabotage.
Yeah.
You're not nice, you just don't like yourself. You really don't love yourself. And that way, and it has sound away, but the reality is if you really truly love yourself and the loyal to yourself, I mean, people love reason in a absolute. And me say love yourself, I mean if you become a narcissist. I mean if you become this person will not help people. I am not saying that. We should help her, and then even a help. A whole heap of reason can go on from
Brandra
yourself.
top shelf reasoning, we know what you mean. Go on, show. Go on, show.
Yeah, when we say help, there is ways to help and who to help and how to help and what degree to help.
And
Because sometimes
sometimes
you
you
can.
can help, and
Mhm.
sometimes you cannot help. And you
Mhm.
have to recognize the difference. Yeah.
That and wisdom are gonna dictate that. And that is where a lot of we lack wisdom. Because wisdom is how to act, when to act, and what degree to act. Appropriateness of acting. And it goes back to what I said to you before in terms of you having your last and giving to a person who are do drugs. You having your last and giving to somebody who them not, when you lend them, they not pay you back. Every time me have my money, me lend him, me not pay him back. Every time me have my money, me lend him, me not pay him back. Every time me have my money. Humble clad man. How when you gonna learn? Stop lend that you their money, stop lend that girl your money. Have something wrong with you? And you are tell yourself, say, a good heart me have, a good heart, a fool heart you have. What I'm telling you, dog.
How the saying go? Pig asking mama, I want to make your
My
mouth
mouth so long.
so long. And
You say,
mama
yeah,
say,
grow.
yeah, grow. You.
You know. Because yourself and give tax your donation. Go and do it brand of fuck, bro. Things you used to do, I do them no more. Yeah. And that is
Life do that.
mhm.
Normally I say alive do that.
I
Alive.
like do that. And in a way, even though me attack so, me humbly can say there was a point when me not gonna say me did exactly like that. But we grow into certain things. So like on the journey of life, we all I grow. But sometimes we need a shock and sometimes we need some gently nudge and thing or whatever. But none of them no good and none of them no evil. But it's like, yo, at what point we are gonna realize and take that step there and say, say this not going on my favor though. And I'm not selfish, me I be selfish, but me I love myself. There's a difference between self-love and being a narcissist. Don't make nobody trick you and tell you say because you look out for your own good or for your own. That means you're selfish.
The- So if you're not selfish with yourself.
You have to have some degree of all right. Lobster, crab, or something out of the sea you have to go sell. Yeah, but if I know fish or something out of the sea, so sell lobster, sell crab, or sell something. But some sell a night. Yeah, because that's why I tell you, say, when people tell about all of these things, they are not absolutely good and they are not absolutely evil. It's a matter of the wisdom we apply. There is good in loyalty and there's bad in loyalty as well. You can be loyal to somebody who wants nothing good for you. Should I be loyal to that person? No.
I think not.
Why would you? Huh? Are you a masochist? You don't like yourself? What you like? You like torture? You want to be tied up? I use a sadistic. Although that I would say. Although anyway, I could not talk about that. Yo, the
Are
other day
you?
I come across one video, and I'm not judged. Me try not to be a judge, and me I look on some woman where, hey, the world where you're living in still, Although double, me not know your panel levelers. I don't know what you're into, and I wouldn't want you to divulge that right here. But I have seen some things on TikTok where me say, what next world of sex are going out there? And I like, yeah, I don't know what them call it. Like you tie up the person. Yo, we could have told that to them.
When you say you go down the TikTok
Yo,
tunnel.
me
Mm.
type in one something. I don't remember which video me I watch. And me too, me love look up things when people use phrase, Me love look on definition. So me go type it in that TikTok and look. Something we then tie the girl neck to her foot. I tie her too. onto her foot and she turn up so. And one when she turn upside down and me I said, this is truly interesting. Bondage. Yeah, you see one come about bond. Hey,
Yes, she know. He said I shouldn't talk about it, so I'm not talking about it.
wow. Oh, wow. Yo. Like when we see it, I'm like, this is interesting. This is true. So Alua, bend over girl and I give them cocky, cock them up. Yeah, some girl I say, I know not touch his spot. Yeah, giga cocky. And I give her this. You turn her something. If you not put that rope there on her neck, you know, like cow or goat, you know. She want to explore. She want to go further. How with the blood? Cause enough of we though. We here we know it's up a suck cocky and suck pussy. It passed that.
It paused there, so.
Yeah, some girl with pauses and man with pause. Me say me I watch it so me I say dog I walk on here so.
And there's people
No.
out there who are even way more extreme than whatever it is you think it is
Yes.
I watch.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Like me see this brother talk and he must say there's different animal list out some different form of sex. Like he must say one K word, some Japanese word. I say, hey, me I say, but my well, me know wifey sexual appetite, but me I
Okay,
say
same too.
my back shot, our back shot, she go up on
Oh
top.
yeah, the Jamaican one, lizard
Yeah,
flap.
like when me I read tie up, so me I say, so you go bedroom and I bring rope, tie all one and this so, tie all one and next and this so. I, with the blood. Hey, someone with their final live some life, they say, oh. No, but I want to go not joke, you know. You see, when me telling about blood clot dance, all those weird little. We remember we talked earlier. You think couldn't hear nothing yet. Wait till you hear DJ say, girl, more and throw the rope around your neck, then tie it by your foot and cock your sink in your while the rope around your throat and your clit again. How would you want to go and hear
Yeah, I
some
don't
blood
know what them a talk
clot?
about
So
the
you
two
see,
brother. Can you
eh,
see it when you
oh, with alcohol, you talk about coming a cup and so.
No man, I say if somebody said that, you're gonna know what them a talk about. Can you see the whole bandage
Yeah,
thing when you
yeah, man, but you're so weird little in a dance hall, man. Throw the rope around your neck. Throw the cocky in your neck. And while me have the 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 tears your pum pum and and me I stab you with my knife and I watch you bleed and yeah say you love to bleed and meanwhile you bleed cocky in your whole lot. So here we know when we turn. Now here we turn 60 no dance I got it done.
did that?
Well, yo, yo, Jaja, yo. Cause remember, you know, you them are gonna expose to something, you know, where me tell you now, you say anything on the thing could not bad at and on boy, we are the worst, and where we sing about them, wait, no blood clot, wait till now 60. When you go and
Mm-hmm.
hear something where I gonna make phone thing pale in comparison to when Gage I say, I dung in your dung. When you tell a girl, say, I dung in your throat, you know, daddy all time think that. Dung in her throat, that's at least daddy. Where they may have a girl, at time me tie her up on the front of the Benz and I ram out her hole. Me tie her two and them run through the window there so. And she skin over, me tie her next foot pop up on two hole. And me and I said, dog, how I going there so? Yeah, dog, we call that Benz fuck. Yeah, daddy. You should get Benz fuck on the Benz truck. And I said, huh? Yeah, them thing there. And yeah, here are some girl 20 years or no, dog, you cannot tie up them girl like goat in the time. Yeah, yeah, girls, tie me like goat and fuck me. Yeah, them thing we are going to hear. That's going to be the
Feel
chorus.
like
Tie
song
me like
already
goat
out
and
there we
fuck
have
me.
that.
Tie me like goat and fuck me. Tie me like goat. And that you're going to hear girl I sing. Wait a little bit. Tell you already, you know. I want to say, man.
That probably be the whole song when it
Yeah.
comes to feel. Can you know them attention span?
What can you imagine you reach 170 and I take your Viagra? You have to bring Viagra and rope. Who the bumbo clot this dog? You meet a little filly. Young girl, me have piece of wood you feel, you see? Granddad, daddy, did you bring daddy, she a call in. Sugar daddy, did you bring the rope? And I said, rope? I want a new type of jug that, cause you think a jug, No, the rope. What we are doing the rope? Shall I tie up you? Wait until your bone will have arthritis. It's a cricket. I tie up your blood.
Mm, mm.
Yo. I
I
shall put
Shana put that in a song already, but
last
oh
and
well.
see them in late. Be late.
May I say a while ago, so I swear so that in a song already.
Eh, rotted. Them time they are not 50 shade or 100 shade of grey. What the fuck? No man, but listen to me. Double. Something I go on a sex when that's why I'm telling you say dancehall is going to always be a representation of pop culture and what go on in the culture at the time. So if 20 years from now I tie up at the thing, all when you hear Carter said down in her throat and the girl say when she suck dude, yeah, water come her ear and so me say we not gonna hear some blood clot thing. I remember in a find us I call you that say girl are weird. Then call her
So
something the butt
so what
plug.
make you say it's a like it no already a happen.
No, come in hear it a sing about in a song. You hear butt plug
What?
a sing about in a song. You hear it? I mean, how you hear it?
You
Dancehall?
know the song when name SG Venom. Pretty face but she devilish. You know think them song that go on. I forgot
But that
listen
song
back.
they did make it big, big. Was it like a hit song? Like how would I
Oh, I
hear
see what you mean.
massacre
Like it
type? I
more
mean like something go
commercialized.
you know
Okay,
me like I'm on
okay,
a
that
attempt
aspect
something,
it. Okay,
There's
okay.
always gonna be attempts. But mean something go mainstream and hit time everybody say, yeah man, we agreed with him, I
But
say
I
man.
feel
Yeah.
like it now
Yeah
gonna
man,
be the
rope to go
same
around girl
words.
neck and go around girl foot. I
No, it
believe
not
in
gonna
it.
be the same words. It not gonna be the same words.
All right. See, a man said that song flop as fuck. So, I mean one song where when it take off,
Yeah, to that
because
person there.
because because
But
because
drop
guess
it.
what?
The whole
But
like
guess
girl
what?
them a go sing out and where you tell me say if you girl them a enjoy themselves, you not gonna enjoy
But
yourself.
at this, so in the culture shift, double. And when you say everybody are sing out, and when you look at you alone now singing, you say bumbo clad, so well, we get fuck as a collective, not
So I
individually.
feel
The
like I that happen
collective,
with that
yeah,
song there. So I feel
yeah.
like I that happen with that song there. So when that song they drop on me hear it for Instagram the morning.
Mhm.
Me remember I said to myself, said this bad, save it and everything.
Yeah.
And then me reach over Clubhouse now and them have big conversation like it a mash up dance hall and Ray. I remember me and the next girl named Brie at the two away alone say we like the song with them beat with them, 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 beat with them. So by the next 2 weeks, we have a Christmas party every year. Christmas party come, DJ play the song. Me only hear the whole like people them with just a bun we out in a room 2 weeks
Mhm.
prior sing out. And then me remember which party me go, I think I rise and toast, and everybody start sing out. And me I say, oh. So I feel like it start off with
Mhm.
me. I say me like everybody hate it. And then over time it became a thing where, you know what I mean, more people come around to the idea of it. But me not think songs like that are gonna make it mainstream. Not using the same verbiage. Them have to go
Mhm.
change the words them.
And I think they will. It's just a matter of time. I think,
Oh,
I
me see
think,
what you say now. You think so?
I,
Bad
yeah,
word and all.
the, double. Yes, when you sit down and look on human history, there
Mm.
are certain things that change and certain things that remain. You see, where Cartel did in a 2008, 9, that's when him sing Freaky Girl, them, or 2010, him sing Freaky Girl. There would be, there would have been some persons 20 years prior to that who would have said that song they can't work in a Jamaica. And they would have been proven wrong in a mid 2000s. So when the song they drop, what me I say to you is that society is always molded and shaped by technology and by information. The more we are aware as a people, and the more things we see, we are going to sing about them, and the more we are going to accept. And that is why even when them talk about culturally certain things are eroded, they are going to be eroded because the world is melting into one. we are melting into, even though we have with separate beliefs and with separate customs, there's certain things where the reason why we never do them are because we never exposed to them as much. And that's why exposure is so important. And even when you raise a child where you expose them to, it's very important. And that is, you understand? So when a person, you there, son, you have a girlfriend now, right? And you're not there from in the 90s to in the 2000. So you're not there for, call it almost 20 years. And when you meet her, she know want something that would, Lord, more from me, sir. Yeah, so she a go on and thing. Now 2000 now, she a hear the song them and so forth, and she a watch two video and joke and make and joke and make, and it become laughter and it become whatever. One day in the bed here, she say, roll over. And I said, what I said, babes? So roll over now. Come on, try something. I said, what do you mean? Yeah, I saw world work. That man not saying that I mean in all cases, you know. But me just I say the more persons are exposed to things, it increase the possibility of certain things happen. And that's why I would not for at any time um lower the importance of awareness or exposure. One of the most important things. Because if you're not exposed to it, you can't know if you do it. Some exposure have to take place. You understand? And that is why media is so important. That's why marketing is so important. That's why promotion is so important. It's all about exposure, making people know, making people aware, giving people attention too. You see me? So the more people you go up on your TikTok, you hear them a talk about it. I mean, I tell you, that song they go work. You go hear tie up in a dance hall. I tell you, if you live, them have a saying them say longest live say the most, you know. If you live 20 years from now, you're going to me tell you now already, prepare on yourself. I've said it several times on several live stream and videos. Uno going ears. If uno think uno sing the worst things, them quote unquote in our music, just wait. Just wait. If uno thinks the music stop, our music buck. Let me tell you something. You see the people in the 90s, them did a sing way more lewd and freaky and outlandish lyrics
Hell
than the one
yeah,
them
them
in
just
the
gonna
80s.
use different things.
Thank you. And the one them in a 2000 increase. And the one them in a 2010 increase. And it a go increase. It not go stop.
Don't to send 5 cent, 10 cent dollar. You don't know
Thank you.
that?
Yeah, man.
You don't know much liquor pitney send 5 cent, 10 cent dollar.
Give me dollar, give me dollar, give me. And you know it. Dollar,
Oh
dollar,
my
dollar, dollar. You know,
god.
say dollar beer stabbing. Beer dollars, cent, 5 cent,
2
10 cent, dollar.
sappadillas and a 9 inch banana. Hear
All
that
right.
song there?
All right. I'm not
Fool them
call you
take
so
over.
good girl. Me not call you no so good girl. You're somebody pick me and you is a good girl. All right. Cartel said that. Cause that was a talk. Remember, you know? One time when girl and girl are cussing out, go girl, you're so good. You
So
will not
good,
see a
like
girl like that.
God.
No.
Wally, all the time, all the time. No got this.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I tell you
No.
right now, some women still act like them not do them something.
Yeah, I know that. I've seen it. I've seen it. To those I say, you guys are missing out. But anyway, would that be so? Guys, one of the man them would that. If you
Don't
do
make
that.
my answer up here. Cause you never like me. Respectfully.
Yo,
Cause some of the
anyway.
man them love have conversations, but not big people conversations, you know. So let's see.
Yeah,
I know.
medium people. Medium people. I could have a medium people. I don't really want to go big. I could go medium. Medium. We keep it medium.
They want to have a medium people
Yeah, yeah,
conversation.
yeah, yeah. I want to go big.
Yeah, there's something there.
But yeah, man. It a go change, man, double. Just so we hear something, double, you need to stand up for us here. Yeah. You know, you support all things wrong, you know. I joke, but we don't be that. Come and say, yo, double, you need to stand up for us. You should make it so like you're
All right,
some
man.
hero or some
Scroll up
freedom
and tell
fighter.
me how much are we you see over here. I mean, I alone, my love. We have to choose our battles wisely.
Two women against the world.
For choose your battles wisely, girl.
No man, at the end of the day, you don't know who want to do them thing, you do them things still, but I don't so the thing say. Because at the end of the day, still, you still can't force a female to do that if she don't want to, because she, I go draw the card upon you to say, if it is where you want her to do that, then you should do that. It's just that, say, when me think that happening at the time, with when them song they are sing about freaky girl and thing, me not think women, alright, so you see, women are more experimenters, That's what me think in terms of certain things. And that's why I think it very good for market to women. Because women were more do things differently. Men tend to be more rigid in how we them do. This is how we have always done it. Let's continue to do it this way. Women, that's why you see all me think like all with all the garden and Eden story. It is it is I think it's a call to the feminine side of mankind as a collective we like to explore. Which is kind of not so adult because I think masculine like for explore. Some of the think the argument to me are forms so solid. But
No,
anyway,
no,
the
see that
point
go
is this.
say, cause
Yeah,
me that go ask you how did Columbus, but you know me that
yeah,
wait for you
yeah.
for
Make it
done, cause
clear.
you
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
don't know.
Me never fully
I feel like
step
the
to all that
woman them
part.
are
So.
who you did I talk about a while ago in general.
Right, right. So the point that I make right there so is that a man we say no to certain things. I'm not gonna do this. A true ego and we're a man and we're not that. But woman will probably more say, I'm gonna try it. And remember, in that time, the thing, it was an era. Remember when the song they come out, we say, I kissed a girl and I like it.
Yes, yes.
We do the whole Katy Perry. So sometimes women, we even entertain thoughts of kissing another woman. We as man, I say, which bumbo clot? You understand? It harder for a man do that, for a woman do it, me think. Me think a woman will more explore and experiment sexually. Let me put it that way, then, sexually.
I think it's more okay in society, and so that's why it is.
Mm-hmm,
At least
mm-hmm.
openly that is. You know what I mean?
Openly, right,
Yeah.
right. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
At least openly. But I can say that you still have women that, on a spectrum too. So just like how you say where you say them whole for them thing to like me nah this, like no man, no boy, no this, nah put nobody this, nah more like same way,
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
same way.
But I don't know. We're gonna hear something in our music here where me I tell you I go shot most of it.
But
Cause
say my daddy I think about it and me I say, I feel like right now the only way I say that happen in terms of how corporate is and making money. For be able to can just chat out all of them something there. Is if it mean one different thing them time there. And they might use
double,
different words. Brando, it can't me
double,
not see it yet.
double. You did hear where all me not shot by that, but me know only people shot by that. You did hear where Yaksta say? The man said, Bumbo clad Jesus now come back.
Yeah, okay. Yes. All right. So you tell me about that. What you feel about that? What you feel about that?
With terms of what?
All of it. Like, should he say it, not say it, or you feel about it?
That's a God. The views expressed here. Why?
So you want me to ask a question then? You want me to take the fire like when
Yeah,
say wrong? When say
me,
wrong?
me I go
You
plead the fifth for that one if you know. You can't go out. But when him say it, me know most people's like, what? Wait a minute. Yeah, he was like, what? Because that's how we they know. And that's why I said to you double. You can imagine Youngstar sing that in a 1990 or 1985. I want to hear, man. The public out, them probably would want to kill him, burn him at the stake like what them used to do
Okay,
the
then
witch
we're up
them.
on the same page because, like me, I said, so all right. So if you're looking at chat, you see
Mhm.
somebody just say, um, Jesus a white man and Ray and T. I
Yeah.
feel like with more, like you say, and me say, information comes a different level of understanding.
Yeah,
So
man,
like,
Sizzler say words. What Sizzler they say, I true that. Sizzler there was song where say, I have no white God, not teach me anything wrong. So remember them, they born Jesus. You remember?
so basically, with a When
I
a
throw a
person
long
I
time
say,
when I hear it, man.
but when a person I say, is it a happen before in a dance hall or nothing new?
Mm-hmm.
Like that.
Yeah, man. Because really and truly, when I tell the man and they say bun Bible, and you remember the man is all bun Bible, man, and bun Jesus. And remember at the time it was so, at that time, them show us that Jesus
I
had
feel
come
like
back in
them
a
time that them a
2000.
young rasta.
Yeah, but guess what, go on? All right. Remember the times changed too.
True.
And that's why I always I go say to you, say the times I go, because there is some of us who, you see, them time they fi say that, man say prime time sizzler, yeah. Prime sizzler, that's true. Prime sizzler, I probably say worse than that. Bone G, cause when I time, man, sizzler, them I did it wicked. Sizzler make you question Christianity and them a say slave ship and Jesus a slave ship. And I show a long time when I hear it, double.
My glad to them
But
do
when the
like the
man said
question
Jesus
them
now
something
come
there.
back still, me know that preaching a church. Yes, man, couple pastor pray for you,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Yes, man. But at that, me I try to say to you, say double say, as the ages roll on and dancehall and reggae roll on, we are going to hear more and more things where some people they would afraid for say,
Yes, but I also feel like that message that different than the one where you say we are gonna just hear so. I don't feel like we are gonna live to hear it when it become that.
well, probably not gonna lie, but then I mean it not gonna.
Oh, true you say it like it soon come, like you know what I
No,
mean?
no
Like
most. But think like,
like
the next 15 to 20 years, I would give it. Would I give it the next 15 to 20 years? We're supposed to start with some rumblings, at
okay.
least.
On
I believe
radio. On
because
radio.
he,
And
probably not on, but radio, 15 to 20. All
so you
right,
don't
so
feel like
15 to
radio is
20
what
years,
make
I
summer
don't think
commercial.
radio is going to. Doubles. Radio, no. Radio, no. Radio, we're not going to say it now have its purpose and still have its a place. But radio isn't as important. Well, a different conversation is double because this needs some precision reasoning and some forest step and some something and gloves and all kind of something. Because
Oh,
me no,
gloves.
yeah, me no want make it out there like me I try to say radio don't have importance. But I think along the way, the last decade or so, there has been a lot of changes in our media and music landscape as it relates to music promotion and what is a hit song and what gets played and where people consume as music. And I think radio has lost the lion's share of that. Like how radio used to control and determine in all the 90s and early 2000s and so. I think social media replaced that in a sense. So I'm not telling that radio not important, but Cartel put out one song now named Victory. Right? From poverty and that song the eternal go and good and whatever. A TikTok and YouTube and IG. Sometimes radio just a catch on. Sometimes radio say, yo, give me a clean version. That time the song done it with the dirty version. Who want the clean version for play? Radio they behind. Why? You get what me I say? So, for say the importance of this song, and I want to give a joke. I believe that it is songs like these that if they continue, I go even make radio dead more. Because if the songs them with the
Yeah,
youth them
which
are
song?
listening is not being played, the type of dirty, murky, rope round gal neck, rope on clit, rope on leg, Jesus now go come back. Angel them nice sky Batman because all of them up there with beer man. Them type of song there. Them outlandish type of song there we are gonna rub people raw. Me think like the more those songs persist, or the more them are kill radio because people are gonna want to hear them and they are not going to be found on the radio. If you get what I say?
Yeah, but I feel like radio and not something I gonna get rid of. At least me should have said in America. Yes, so.
Well, that again
Even
too.
though radio different in everywhere where you go, I still
That's
think
a
it have a
true.
major importance and they're not gonna get rid of it because it's a way to communicate with people. If there's a natural disaster, you string up your AM FM. You see me like
Mhm.
so I don't think it's gonna ever go away. But I
Well,
can
not in,
understand if you see that from a Jamaican perspective.
remember too, radio in the sense of we know it AM FM as is a principle. And the principle is broadcast steady information reliable information to our audience. Remember, say it Spotify replicate, Apple Music replicate, all of them replicate it in some way. And it's just that with these user-friendly databases, you can choose what you want to hear. And radio never offer that. But remember, me can go up on a playlist and it's like a radio.
Yeah.
You see me? So about the thing, me probably not hear and still me can play one DJ on YouTube like me dey on radio. Right now, me can there and I play one YouTube video. That's what they say. I will DJ that. I mean, I say YouTube.
Here one now. When we think about radio too,
Mm-hmm.
again here, we think about what happened from a local perspective. The
Yeah.
radio stations, them show up, especially like certain places, hospital events, corporate events, children, family, kind of them something there. It's like them always embedded. Remember now the people that work there, the distract, they're like influencers or DJs or professionals within that aspect too. And so you have
Mhm.
that where people follow. I mean, I think it will ever go away. And that kind of the reason why you hear me I say, I don't know if I can go agree, say, me I go just hear it, just so.
So,
From a business perspective, money, it would have must be like in a them times that 10, 15, 20 years from now, like what you talk about. Like
mhm.
these things are no longer problems. But it can always be a problem. Words,
so,
how people feel about them, go on through.
so me not think it a got dead, but I do see it on a life support machine. Yeah. Me do see it hook up to some ventilator and now be as impactful as how it used to be like in the 70s or the 80s. So that are the point I would make. And it's not that same me I say, but let me tell you how me view things. Double. You see with the progression of mankind and we always if you watch if you look at history and see how we move, we tend to centralize, then we decentralize, then we centralize. What take place right now is a decentralization of information, and music and this and that. And every man know, like you have buyer and seller, you have one seller, many buyers. Now social media and media offer many buyers and many sellers. That's why you see me have a channel, that man they have a channel. Cause this come like what I read, This a take away from people that listen to RJ or Hits 92, Because right now, man, now them carry a drive from this or go to this or a girl, they are work or whatever. And she listen to me and you attack. So that's why I say the impact of radio, I think 10 to 20 years from now will significantly diminish even further than what it was saying in the 70s and 80s. I mean, I think nobody can argue against that point there. I think what needs to be argued is, will it still be around? As to where you are saying, yes, it will still be around. I think it might be. I'm only be surprised if it isn't, but I don't think it will have. All right, you see, as what you say a while ago in terms of news updates and so updates, already, double a lot of people don't even listen to the news, because them have Sir P, them have this, them have that. Yeah, some people a long time don't listen to prime time news, And there's a point to be made here, double. There's a difference between local radio and overseas radio. I see somebody commented a while ago. So probably me more I look on local radio in
Yeah,
a
and,
certain
and and then
aspects.
again, me, I look on overseas radio. So that's why I
Mhm.
hear me say, if I say that from a Jamaican perspective, I can knock it.
Somebody say radio can't dead, bro. Just dancehall music won't be playing on it. Which that is already an issue there, so cause enough time. Them say dancehall and reggae no get played on radio.
Then
Give
cool,
thanks it
cool,
only.
cool, not play a bit of reggae.
That are cool. That are cool, but yeah, more radio station and them not predominantly play reggae. Them play hip hop all kind of thing, which at the end of the day, you can't even really fall them a blood clot. I tell you already still, double. That's why you see for persons who want to hold on to what was, may I go tell you from now, the future I go leave on the behind.
Mm.
Persons who want to hold on to, but I saw we used to do them thing. Time, let me tell you something. You see, time is a friend of no man. Time about it. I would even make
Mhm.
that post up on me something. Time about it. Here, all who is a time upon your side and time I got there and remember when me used to, yeah, that I know,
No,
yeah,
time now
man.
wait.
Yeah, yeah, and time no wait. It no loyal to nobody. So if you think your time and how you do things are gonna always be the way, if no, we are gonna move past it. Society and the world are gonna move past it. But I remember a time when we used to line up and we used to have bun and milk as yeah. The youth them no want a bun and milk now. I
And that's
just
a
say
go
it.
on with fear them right now, Brando.
Thank you. And bun and milk and we used to have the new chip bun and the yeah, that are you. Them youth don't want a new chip bun and no milk. Yeah, so just you and your friend them when you gather on high school reunion, we talk about that. But don't expect them youth to have to do that. Remember when we used to sing dancehall and two fall on me yard, one a cock and one a end, we used to code up the music. Boy, them a pity nowadays. Everything is just left. Nothing is left in my years. I saw it still. Hush. I know your music. You can comment on it, but you know, them youth don't want you no code up. They want you tell them the
So
rap.
Brando,
Yeah.
the fact say them did code it, right? If
Mm-hmm.
them did understand it at the time, was it really any code?
That
And
again
the
too.
same thing
Because no
happen
will
now,
never understand.
cause me hear Pitney a sing song were explicit, and them don't even know what it mean.
That's a, you know a
First
good
of all,
point that.
them not even a repeat the right words
You know,
to
that's true
even
that
know
yes,
what it mean.
a fact that they don't start a while ago, you know. So the problem still remain that people are singing even the most explicit song and still don't grasp the full meaning of what they are saying.
Mm-hmm.
So they say one more fuck request, sir. What happens if the internet crash for 1 week?
Me no know my life go on just the same.
Mm,
No, I'm probably not gonna able for watching a TV, but I have backup. I like my
would have
MacBook and that.
blind. Would have blind. And
What
even
make
if
you
we're
that
not
blind?
blind, there's some things that we couldn't see. Because you see the virtual world, it open my eyes to so many things, you know. Like me can there so know I know what go on America. Like news, alright. When somebody bring on news, you know, remember news lasted 35 minutes, 40 minutes, 20 minutes, and so news can cover everything, you know. You know how much information me can cover around the world by scrolling on TikTok for 2 hours or 3 hours or even an hour. Remember what the news, you know, the news pick out the most relevant, the one that stand out the most, the one that will get listenership the most, and so add that news, you know. So when you
So
lose the internet, you know how much perspectives, how much opinions, how much ideas, how much things you lose when you lose the internet. And that would be the dark ages. We'll be plunging to answer your question, G, we'll be plunging in the dark ages for a week.
my thing said that I go come before we hear the
You
bad
just
word
come
them.
back.
Before we hear the sex song them on the radio.
Show me.
I feel like before we hear the fuck song them on the radio, we definitely gonna see the internet crash.
When you say the Fox song, like you're going to hear it explicitly on the radio.
Yeah, that's what I say.
No, man, no, me not think you gonna ever hear it on the radio, you know. Me no know if probably never explain that part good. Me not think you gonna hear it on the radio double. Me think though, so the fact say you not gonna hear it on the radio, I go put another nail in the well, you say not go dead, but we use that. Me think it I put another nail in the coffin of radio though, because I think with a society that is so exposed to information and no longer want any because let me tell you something. You see, we have to remember, you know. We have to remember, you know, double. I make you an example of something. Yes, when we start vlog or when we are decode lyrics and then something. Remember them thing they never go on, you know? You see the age where you're in and now in the internet age, people want to know exactly what this means and what that means, you know. People want to do it yourself, you know. Want to people are so intoxicated by if you think say drugs and alcohol people intoxicated by you have to try information. People are so intoxicated by information. We get up and we scroll on the internet. And me have a theory with that, which me probably not go into too much. But me think we are overly exposed to information.
Agree.
Me not gonna say the human brain wasn't made for whatever, but
I know
me
every
think
human brain.
Right. We are yo, if you see the remember, usually when you go school, all right, so you go university or you go college, you learn 1 hour English, you learn 1 hour maths. See? When you dey on TikTok and scroll for 2 hours, English, maths, current affairs, business, fuckery, this, that, the amount of information when you get another 2 hours there, the brain not get to really process nothing. And when you in a class from school, so just imagine them pitney where I grew up now, 15, 10, 7, 8, and them just a scroll, a scroll, a scroll, a scroll. Yes, them are learning, but are they really learning though?
Mm,
What you think? Are they really learning or they are just being exposed to information?
exposed because you can't really tell if them I learn it until it's time for them to regurgitate that information. Then you know whether them know it yes or no.
Mm-hmm. And that's
And
another
then me that
conversation.
also say it depends on the individual as well. Some people
Mm-hmm.
learn, some people just
A whole heap of information you are taking, man. Whole heap.
yeah man, sometimes it overstimulating, you just have to
Mhm.
that's why me strongly believe in like when we're ready, just my TV. Watch some, binge some show, spend time, touch grass, go out a door, walk, look around, walk, go out them,
Mhm.
like regular things outside of the internet. I feel like enough people don't do that.
That now you call that name information diet. That you call that now. Information fasting. That you call that no. So you fast from the internet. I with my original talk and me I say some people say fasting and then put away this and that. You can put away what you're exposed to as well, in terms of social media. So because you're right. There is an aspect of humanity where socialization is important and the socializing what we do on social media I want different type of socializing than what you're doing in real life with your bridge and friend. Cause me just feel that some things what we do, me not think we are do that in front. Me see man the internet, pussy, me I say dog, me not think we not do this in real life.
Hmm.
Correct me from wrong. I just don't think we not do this, so easily,
After
like only
social
those,
media.
yeah. Social media make you get to step out of yourself and turn a different who never brave, get brave. Who never bad get bad.
True.
Suck your mother, suck it. Me say, I saw on see now in the community, I doubt it. Me doubt in a grown and tell everybody suck your mother, so. Alright,
Definitely
behave that
not.
type of way there. Yeah. So the socializing will take place on social media. So might not true socializing, so to speak. You see me?
Hmm.
But I don't know. But yeah, what you say you have to touch grass and see real people and them something. That's a part of it too.
Have real conversations in real
Yeah,
time
real
outside of.
connections.
Hmm.
And still, me think social media have a place because sometimes you buck up in some perspectives where you're bridging them around you in your community now have.
Facts.
Yeah, because the whole
Definitely.
of we probably made the same way.
Especially if all of us has never left
Mm-hmm.
the same place, and we're not exposed to
Mm-hmm.
everything outside of.
Fuck.
And it's similar everywhere. Cause like me I tell them say I have people here in our Broward we never left Broward before. I mean I know how you do that because Broward not that big. There's
Mm-hmm.
no way you're not left Broward. You don't go to Miami, you don't go to Palm Beach, you're not left Broward.
No man,
How
yeah,
is that
people
even
say
a thing?
someone. Yeah,
Hmm?
people say someone and double. You have a
Yeah, me
man who
know.
there so and he live on the road and him don't know that road. Yeah, some people them don't even a one way them know for going to their house. What them don't know you have 10 different way where you can reach at their house. Yeah, people stay so and they are contented with only knowing that way. I see no need for knowing another.
That's
Yeah.
crazy though.
Mm-hmm. All you said to them said, no, but no, me no want to know another way. Me could. So I saw
No.
it. Go.
I want to
So,
know every multiple ways that I can know, as much ways that I can know.
mm-hmm.
That to me, that's why enough time when people say double what you think, it take me one little time. Come I process through everything when I think.
Mm-hmm.
Everything everything when I know. And the answer now I just, forward
Mm-hmm.
so easy because sometimes I will eat about the subject I have to decipher. But yeah.
Which one you want pick or which one you want pluck?
Which one makes sense and conducive to the conversation and which one don't?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. But
Yup.
Douglas, you know a thing going on. I'll jump off and I'll give thanks to pass through, you know.
Yeah, man. Big
I
up
will make a
yourself.
move. Yeah, give thanks,
Chat.
Kyrie. Yeah.
Big up on yourself, chat. Karma, big up yourself. Me don't know the next female over here. I mean, are you alone always? I don't know. So, big up yourself.
Karma. Yeah, and Karma have something similar though.
What is that? You know, me never hear
Big
she
up
talk before.
Karma. Yeah,
What we have
Karma.
similar?
Yeah, and Karma gifted man. Well, many gifts,
Oh,
but one particular
me
gift.
know what you mean if I say one particular gift.
You guys,
Yeah.
you guys have assets. Yeah.
I figured. Coming
Yeah.
like we joined the line
Yeah.
multiple times.
Good. The Karma there. Yeah, yeah, the Karma said bye Brando.
Mm-hmm.
God, but yeah, man, give thanks for past try. It was good. We probably have a pride pre if we do something like this again. But yes, it show me, not telling a lie, me unreliable as it relates to them live stream. Yeah, what?
Same
Okay,
here with
we
me
can do.
right now. I do my clubhouse thing when I did more consistent. And they
Mm-hmm.
have whole it more time for give, but sometime I can jump, sometime I can. But today was a day when
What going
I
for
never have
Clubhouse?
nothing.
It's not still up.
Yeah, man. What do you mean?
Clubhouse is still a thing?
Yeah?
Oh, with the right thing. So, yeah, you go over there and talk to me?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm. Me did I go say to you earlier, say it's funny that you told me to click the link. And when we used to invite you for come chat to me at Clubhouse, you never forward up for the stage.
That's right.
Except when we had the Fresh Music Friday. I think you
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
to
yeah,
some.
yeah, yeah. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Yeah, man. We used to follow the freshman. Remember a couple times before that fresh music Friday. And
Mm-hmm.
what time we used to come on? About 11 o'clock, something like
No,
so.
we start 8 on Friday. 8,
Yeah.
but we go all the way to like 12, 1 o'clock sometime.
So, I
Mm-hmm.
remember the one or two people, but yeah. Crowds.
But yeah, it's still a go on. Still a go on.
Mm-hmm. Yesterday, me delete the app and them thing there now. So, me not even use it like that again. Jaja. Wow.
A
Clubhouse
lot
was
of
an era for
people,
me.
but there's been like a resurgence. You know,
Mm.
yeah, me start see back like people when me not see from like 3, 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Start forward. Oh my God, we never know say double is still there. Things like that. So yeah man, I'm still a go on. Me start venture around now, UK side and the Nigerian them, the Ghanaian them,
Mm-hmm.
American them. But yeah man, clubhouse are go on.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
Cumberlos still a Cumberlos and all these things.
Yeah, yeah.
hmm But me ever talk to the person about fear. And
Yeah.
then me send you the message by Insta. And if whenever you want to do this, you know which part to find me.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh,
Give
all
thanks
right.
again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Big up yourself. Later.
Yeah,
Bye,
man.
guys.
Yeah, man. People big up on themselves, you know. I lock it off, you know. So I would have to go 2 hours and 30 minutes. Wow, that's a long time. You know, for brand a long time, like, but yeah, give thanks you want them to pass through and listen to reasoning. More open to learn from it. More open to was entertained by it. Who agree, who disagree, make you know when you disagree, and make the views them push out same way. Big up and bless up on yourself. Give thanks to who donate. Give thanks to who like the video. Give thanks to those who type. And give thanks to if you just there and listen to our bushes, as the mother say. You just listen to our bushes, enjoy the rest of your day same way, and bless up and big up yourself and give thanks. Yeah, man. Well, big up.